Girl, grapevine, man.
Well,
I
are
got a
you-
girl
are
in
you
Grapevine.
I
Tindering
do
it
not
up
have
over
a
there or
girl in
something?
grapevine.
At Grapevine Ford.
They sell those there?
They sell girls at Grapevine Ford?
What?
They sell everything there.
Oh,
Mostly in the
shit.
trunks, but yes.
All right, so. Y'all want to start this up?
Yeah.
Y'all want to do a show?
We just winging it? Let's go.
Yeah.
We're just going to wing it.
I like winging it.
Let me check one thing.
Microphone, check one,
Check one tool. Check. What the fuck?
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms.
Hold on.
Red
That's
leather,
just a
yellow
waste of
leather.
good, perfectly good M&Ms, man.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
This is my warm-up.
I mean, nothing against your dear mother.
I'm headed out east.
My mom has
I'm on
no
that road
teeth.
again. What the fuck is going on here? Start singing. See it. Okay, there we go.
Too late, man, too bad. Well, you can't waltz the dismiss what's on air. Yeah, too fast, some people, everything's what they can. Too fast, too late, man, too bad. Well, if you can't step to this, better to step back. Down to the rhythm of the blue, and then bitch me inside.
Show number 346. Welcome to the month of December. December 3rd, 2019. Happy Tuesday, Matt. Is this a sign language show? Are you doing this for the ASL community?
Yes. They say I talk too loud, though.
I can read your lips too much.
Yeah.
I don't like what you're saying.
I don't like this guy.
Why are they Russian?
I do not like him. He reminds me of an American.
Are you saying that deaf people
Dirty.
are Russian?
Maybe. You never know.
You'll never know.
You know, Seth fired up his PlayStation, and he thought he had that game,
Which one?
the Modern Warfare 2.
Oh.
Isn't that the one with... That's my favorite. That's the one
Remember
with
no
no
Russian.
Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they fight through the neighborhood and do all
Yeah.
that cool
All
stuff.
sorts of cool shit.
But it was for PlayStation 3.
Oh, did you know today,
Fail. 25 years?
25 years of the first PlayStation?
Well, I bring this story up to you because I might be betraying the guild of Xbox.
Why, going to PlayStation?
Yeah, because...
Because you want to get in on PlayStation View before it ends at the end of the month?
Yeah. Oh, is it over? Like,
Yeah, they're
you can't
done.
do...
The end of the year is done with PlayStation View.
You got to pay for it and all that.
No,
Oh, it's just gone, done?
cutting the cord, done.
Wait, maybe I'm confused. What's View?
All the TV, broadcast TV, and
Oh,
all
I
the
don't care
channels
about
and
that.
shit.
I'm just into it for the games, mainly Madden and maybe some
And you can get them on
FIFA
Xbox
and all
One.
that. I don't have my Xbox One anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I told you I didn't want to break it to you this way.
Whoa,
That
that's yours.
I know. That's what I wanted to tell you. I feel awkward that we're doing this on
This
the
is
show.
strange.
I know.
Really?
I'm sorry, Dustin.
Really?
I might be switching teams and playing for PS3 or not PS3.
You can download
PlayStation
apps now
stuff
on your
now,
phone
so,
and play those games.
It's not that it wasn't. It's not. There's no ill feelings. I don't have a bad taste in my mouth or anything like that.
Why?
Xbox
I don't
loves
get it.
me still. I still love Xbox. I donated.
Is this going to be like that thing in like South Park where they had the whole Lord of the... I'm sorry, the whole
No,
Game
you're
of
gonna let it go,
Thrones
right?
type thing against each other in the Red Robin because of the PS3
Are you shocked?
versus the Xbox?
Are
I'm
you
trying
ups-
to figure out what he's describing.
talking
here.
about the,
I haven't seen that episode.
You
I
haven't
don't
seen
think.
that?
I
It was
guess
like
I have.
I think a two-parter.
It's a
or
great
three-parter?
one. Yeah. Yeah, the red.
Huh.
They do.
Yeah, the Red Robin.
Yeah, they did the security guard. They go into all kinds of cool stuff. Is it the Christmas one, or is it the?
Yeah, it's the
might be a
Christmas-
Christmas
it
one
is
like
the
2 years
Christmas
ago.
one because
It's really good.
yeah, Stan's dead.
I didn't want to break it to you this way.
Well,
Dustin-
why don't buy one right now?
I'm
They're-
not buying.
the-
I'm not buying anything.
Like
I'm
the
playing
PS5
on
is about to come out.
I'm not buying anything. I'm just telling you that I've exited the Xbox community. No pun intended.
There's no. I don't understand. But okay.
You're hurt, aren't you?
No. You're just gonna miss out. I don't really play my Xbox that much anymore.
I don't either. I don't know why we're talking about
I
this. We
played
never
Fallen
came
Order.
anywhere.
I bought Fallen Order and I played all the way through it.
I want to play that game that the dude looks like Norman Reedus. The Walking Dead dude.
Suck his dick.
Is that in the game?
I think so.
There's an oral sex scene with.
I think
with-
the
with
first
Daryl.
mission I was told was that you're Daryl and you got to run and sell drugs.
So you
That's
can.
the first mission.
and
That's
then-
got to at least be a side mission, sucking Daryl's dick.
You got to.
You know.
But you're what's her name? The old lady. What's her name?
I
Fuck,
don't know. I haven't
seen
played.
that
I haven't
show in
played this
forever.
game yet.
No, on The Walking Dead. The old
The
lady
Walking Dead.
that he's best friends with.
Oh yeah. What's her Pam or something? I don't know. Curtis.
I'd do it.
Curtis. That's
Bill.
a weird old female name.
Billy.
I know names were weird back in the day, but I don't
Yeah.
think any females were named Curtis.
I know who you're talking about.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
You still watching that?
Well, I've got like 15 episodes on my
Yeah.
DVR. I just need to go in there and delete.
Oh gosh.
I haven't watched it since you ruined it for me.
I like going back and watching it to know how to not write
Zombie
a terrible TV
TV
show.
shows.
I've
Yeah,
seen the
that
first
shit-
2 episodes, and after that, I was like,
Oh, there's some good seasons. It's just I think I quit watching it the season where the kid.
Killed himself.
No, Jesus,
Lost his eye.
lost
kid
his
with
eye.
the
Yeah,
legs.
that's
Oh.
when I dropped off. I was like, okay,
Well,
this
then he
is
killed
stupid.
himself.
The
Well,
kid with
What?
the big gun.
No, he didn't kill
Here is
himself,
my
did he?
problem: is that they
I thought he
did
died.
they did such a wonder. I don't know if you guys have read the comic book.
Yes.
They
Little
did
bit.
such a good job of like the very first episode. It was almost panel for panel the exact comic book, and I was like, yes, thank you. This is gonna be like The Watchmen, but with zombies, where they're just gonna go through this panel for panel and just make it like we're just gonna use the comic book as a storyboard. That would have been perfect, but they deviated from that literally by the second episode and fucked it up.
That's what I was going to say. The second episode is where everything fell off from the comic.
Oh,
Yeah.
So where I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You did it right, man.
Then they started adding characters, adding people. It got really weird.
My
Yeah.
girlfriend's all
It was
into
still a
it.
really good show though until like the 5th season, and then once you decided to take it upon yourself to ruin every single action scene for me every
Me?
time I came in here for like 9 weeks
How
straight,
one-
they're all
one good-
shooting guns and there's no shells falling out.
or muzzle
Yeah,
was it
all
muzzle
right,
Muzzle
that's-
flash,
Yeah,
no nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
one-
thanks.
The one thing I will say about it is they did a great job of what is it? The guy who played comedian that ended up playing what is it? Negan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he did a spot on job of that character. Now, it's not his fault that the writers and the directors fucked up their jobs
Yeah.
writing the character, but he did a wonderful job of acting that part.
And I like that guy.
Yeah.
I do too.
I
Is
think
that
he's
the
a
dude
great
they
actor.
were like, oh,
Yeah.
he's so sexy and all that?
Yeah.
That's the guy that he was in.
I like how the ladies fell in love with him. I'm like, he's
Mhm.
the asshole. Is that what you're
Yeah.
looking for, ladies?
I want
I
his
can do
bat.
that.
Unfortunately,
feel
yes,
his
it is.
baseball bat between my
Unfortunately,
legs.
yes.
I have a bunch of gray in my beard. I
Yeah.
can get on meth for a few
No,
months.
it's because he's a bad
Fucking-
boy and he's got swagger.
Oh, I can be
and
bad.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I can have swagger.
You need a leather jacket
You need
You
a
know
leather
what?
jacket and a baseball bat.
with
You know
barbed
what?
wire.
Maybe I should get a leather jacket this year.
And a
Yeah.
baseball bat?
I haven't had one since I was like 21.
Hey, in
Mm.
my prime, if I
Yeah.
was a douche at the
Maybe get a
bars,
chain
I could
wallet,
pull
too.
chicks, and I was like, I just treated you like shit, and you want me to go?
That's
home
the
with you?
Negan
All right,
effect,
cool.
man.
Hey,
The
if
Negan
you
effect.
I'll get a chain wallet too.
is Wilson
Yeah.
still in business? You can go get a leather biker jacket for $99.
I think the
Give me
Negan
a
effect
Wilson?
is usually
Yeah.
known
All
as
leather.
daddy issues.
I don't know.
but,
That's a good question. I remember that shop.
That's where I bought mine in 7th grade. I still have it. and
Yeah.
It still fits.
Yeah, it smelled all that store when you walked
Smells
in.
like-
Bunch of man douche vagina.
There you go.
Oh,
So back to you sucking Norman Reedus' dick.
On the
Oh,
game?
Yeah, the important stuff.
Why are you so fascinated with that?
that game. It just looked cool.
No.
And I also want to play
Putting
the.
his penis in your mouth.
I think you embellished that part of it.
I got this VR set over here you can put on and
The
come here, Norman.
the Norman Reedus dick sucking mode.
Yeah.
Is that like? Do you have to up down left right BA start for that mode? Is it secret? Is it a Easter egg?
That's
No,
it.
you don't want to do that. That's the fatality
Jesus.
move. That just
Yelling.
blows your fucking head clean off with jizz. Like, you do not want a fatality yourself with Norman Reedus's dick.
Your
Okay.
eyes are sealed shut. You can never use VR again.
It's an Easter egg.
gosh.
You gotta find
It is
it.
an Easter egg.
It's like the zombie level in Call of Duty. The Norman Reedus dick level.
Just in your face, VR.
Yeah. Didn't he have a motorcycle show too? I think
He does
did,
still,
yeah.
doesn't he?
What
I don't-
is that? Is
I
that
don't
in the
know.
video game? I wonder.
Riding across the country with Norman Reedus.
Riding through this
He
world.
takes you around the glory holes across the USA.
glory holes.
I follow his Instagram. I can't remember what his
That'd be a
name is,
cool. That dude parties. I used
Oh,
to
yeah.
follow him, and
does
he would
party.
always end up at the same place as Brent
Big
from
Him and
Mastodon.
Negan
Yeah,
party, too.
yeah, and they're always lit.
Yeah.
Like
He'd
look
be
like they
fun to
just
hang out
rolled
with.
out of bed. And I saw him posting pictures with Brent Hines the night before, and then he was on the show. The Talking Dead later. Almost the same exact position with the same exact type of drink. Looked like some kind of melon ball or
Same
something.
clothes from the
Same
night before.
clothes. Just looking like he reeks, and all the women are just sitting there going,
He's so hot. You know, what is it with...
"How come when you're a
Why
loser
do
like
women
that,
like
you fucking
greasy
don't?"
men?
I don't know, and I've done that.
Hey, I resent that remark, sir.
I've done that.
As
That's
a
a pretty greasy
greaser
guy over here.
myself,
Your skin is not greasy and gross, though.
I
No,
made him.
I
I made him.
bathed
my
for
hair
weeks.
is very.
I made him wash
greasy.
up
The
for
hair
the
is
show.
fine.
Yeah, he
The
took a
hair is
shower
fine.
before
He took a
came
shower
here.
for the show.
I made him wash
I
up for
did,
the show.
You did.
Yeah.
Scrubbed
Yeah.
him down.
Yeah, you ever been to county? They did that thing with like like the
Delouser.
scrub brushes on a stick
Yeah.
and the
The Silkwood bath.
the white
You've been in a
powder.
containment
Threw
room.
the white powder at me. Yeah.
He hides in a shed 7 days a week in the dark.
That's
So-
actually not a lie. That's the truth.
That's the life I wish I could
It's
live.
an awesome man shed. I'm telling you. I go in there. I'm like, sweet.
It's got like nice Indian
Goals,
rugs
man.
on the floor. It's got like a mattress up top and a couch. and it's got,
Chandelier.
like-
What's the mattress
No
on
chandelier.
top of
No
it?
chandelier. On a
Oh,
loft.
he's
I've
got
got
a
a
loft.
loft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually helped extend
the
it
shed?
out so he could put a
Yeah.
bigger bed up there.
So you built a shed. You built a loft on the shed in the shed,
Well,
And
we
that's where you're-
extended the loft into the shed.
Yeah.
and that's where the bed is. That's where the action happens.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, that's where the magic.
The chicka
happens.
Is that
The
zoning
magic
legal?
action.
What?
Is that zoning legal
Probably
we don't need
not.
to talk about that.
in the city of Denton?
We don't need to talk about that because I did the work.
Fuck
so.
the police.
Oh,
That's-
did you not
that's-
pull permits for this?
Are you
I
paying
am.
rent?
I
I'm
just slapped a
taking.
couple
I'm
boards
just.
on
I'm just
there.
saying. I'm keeping an NWA stance on this one.
Are you paying rent?
This is my. Well, I'm paying rent in labor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a labor camp.
Yeah, it's kind
Well,
of
no,
sweatshoppy.
Hey, he said he was a Jew.
Yeah, that's true.
You built that one up.
Yeah,
You went a long
ow.
ways for that one, sir.
Well, no.
I love it when I can tell a Jew joke.
My father-in-law had a stroke about 8 years ago.
Oh,
and
way
my
to bring it
wife
down,
and
Matt.
I,
Yeah.
Wow.
My
All
wife
right,
and
all
I
right.
helped take care of him. So
Well, that sucks.
Well,
I'm
we're-
sorry about that.
yeah,
Maybe we should go around and introduce our guest tonight.
yeah.
We had a band that was supposed to come in, and then they canceled on us. And then this bus pulls up from Denton.
Thank you for making that sound for that and not the stroke.
We're not going to mention the band's name. I don't think. Are we? We're going to call them out? Or are you going to give them one more chance before we start calling them out?
Oh no, no, we
No,
won't
no,
call
no.
him
You
out.
don't want to give him publicity at this
Sometimes
point.
shit happens,
Sure.
you know.
No,
we get
shit
it.
does happen.
Yeah,
We're just
we have a
fucking
lot of
with them.
shit that happens, but we still make our show.
Yeah.
That is true.
Shit happens. You just change the diaper.
I think you just shit on them. And that was very passive aggressive of you. Wow.
That's why I'm not in a relationship right now.
True. So let's start from radio left to right. We're going to start over on this side of the room, sir. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what you do and how many.
well, I'm known as Tristan Thorndike mostly. I'm known for the Rock and Roll Cannibals, but I'm with the club CCSD, and my club name is Psycho Billy. We
Honorary member.
honorary member, but still a member.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We're gonna get into this.
we are going to get into this because now I'm.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of that Satan Sweat Club or whatever I was in down in
Hell,
Beaumont.
Satan.
The connoisseurs, the CCSD is the connoisseurs club of smoking and drinking.
Yeah, we'll get into
And,
this in a little bit.
We okay.
Yeah.
I'm a professional musician and writer myself, and public speaker.
And you've got a ton of stuff out there on the interwebs at all the iTunes and Google Play stores and Spotify's that you can
Oh
go out and
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to.
That and medium.com. I've got articles that I write that I put up on there.
Yeah, your name crossed my path probably a couple of months ago, maybe.
Hmm.
Probably longer than that, but you went to a Trump rally on acid,
Yes, I did.
He
Yes,
got in Facebook
I
jail
did.
for that.
and
Yeah.
that article was fucking incredible.
Thank you.
Wait,
That was great.
because he did acid. I didn't know they did that now.
They went pretty in depth about what was going on at the Trump rally and the
Did
Karens
Facebook
and the.
put you in jail because of the acid or because of what
they,
you were
no,
saying?
they put me in Facebook jail because I posted a picture that I took at the rally,
Oh, okay.
which was a picture of a booth selling Trump merchandise alongside Confederate flags and swastika flags.
Oops.
Yeah.
And
Oops.
the symbol of the swastika got me banned from Facebook for reporting that these people were using that symbol.
Yeah, you can't report regular stories anymore.
Yeah,
We've been banned for
like
less.
they're basically just like
Sure.
smothering honest journalism.
Yeah,
I mean, even if I was on acid, it's still honest journalism.
yeah.
You know?
You're just talking about what you did,
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
reporting on what was going
And
on.
showing
there.
a picture that like
See,
of
I
the
don't think
thing
I would
that
have
saw.
fun being on acid at a Trump rally.
It
fucking
wasn't
wouldn't.
about having fun.
Because
it never
I
was
think I would
about
be
having
too.
fun.
I think I would get too annoyed. I'd probably freak myself out. Like
Now-
I wasn't when I tripped acid all the time. I wasn't one of the dudes that always freaked the fuck out. If I did, I'd do the belt buckle rule and kind of get myself back together. But I think if I went to one of those and there was a cajillion white people that I hate anyway, like their type of people, that at some point I'd be like, ugh. I'd start
Why am
feeling
I in
kinda-
Lake Worth?
Yeah, exactly. Why am I nasal? And fucking like
Just
ugh.
screaming.
Yeah, and it wouldn't. I would cause it myself because they'd probably be just normal, regular people. But in my mind, I'd be freaking out, like, oh, this is just some big church service, and then I'd start getting all weird, and next thing you know, you'd find me in a corner, thinking I was a bucket of orange juice or something. You'd be
Crying.
slapping
Like
me and
everybody
stuff.
does.
Yeah.
Who's
So I
that-
don't know if I would do that.
What's the guy's name out there? The big.
Copeland?
We should go to
No,
one of
fuck
his.
you.
One of his
But-
little sermons on acid.
No, not at all. But
Maybe.
I think
we've drawn the
I
line
might-
on something
we
you
should
might
do.
do
You
it.
know what we should do though is
Well,
at
do you
Christmas.
know what the next
go
thing
look
I'm
at
gonna do on
Christmas
acid
lights.
is?
Okay, hold on.
We should go look at Christmas lights.
Oh no,
Like
Oh,
no,
that's
like a
always great.
hayride,
I
dude.
don't want to go.
Dude, yeah.
that's true.
Like
At
we'll
least on
pack up a
mushrooms.
hayride and eat a bunch of shrooms and then go
Yeah.
to some neighborhood and look at all
Willow
the, like
Bend.
Interlaken.
Go to Willow Bend.
Dude, how badass would that? Or what's that? What is that?
Willow Bend. It's in
Is that like
Plano.
Interlaken?
Same-
Kind
No,
of
it's
same
like
thing.
super-
Neighborhood that's all decked out.
Yeah,
super
super
fucking
rich.
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah,
Oh, even Rowlett
yeah.
decks out.
I used to live in Rowlett a long
Oh,
time
right.
ago.
Yeah, I used to trip out in Rowlett and watch Christmas lights.
So we still need to introduce you two, but
Yeah.
back to the acid thing.
Oh,
real
sorry.
quick.
Yeah, I jumped.
The,
I jumped.
No, I
sorry
want
about
to
that.
ask you one more thing. This started out as like you just mouthing off or a bet, right, or something like
It
that,
was.
and then you just
It started out me talking shit, and then I had to back up the shit talking.
someone called you out on it. Oh yeah, do it.
Yeah,
and you had to go do it.
Especially once a friend of mine was like, "I'll give you the acid for free," and I was like, "Oh fuck, now I have to." Do it.
Now was he?
you know, like now I don't have an excuse.
Is that the
Like,
buddy you went with, your handler, or was
No,
That
I did not have a handler. I had a ride.
okay, that
He
was
just dropped me off.
So
and
you're
then
by
he
yourself
picked
on
me up.
acid.
He
I
didn't
was
even
by
walk-
myself the whole time I was in
fuck.
Dallas.
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah.
with
How long did you
hundreds
stay
of
there?
people.
Gonzo.
I think like 3 or 4 hours.
Did you leave because you just couldn't take it anymore, or was it just fucking you were bored with it already?
Eventually, once he started kind of talking in circles,
Oh, you were in the fucking actual, like you went inside and stuff and listened to it?
I couldn't actually get quite inside the. I mean, I guess you haven't read the thing.
No, I haven't.
So no, what
Sorry.
happened was that we found out we couldn't all get inside even though we had tickets. And so there was this big like corral like area that we ended up like fucking stampeding past the cops into Like they fucking pushed over barriers.
Like you and all the
shit.
people that are around you,
Yeah.
not your friends or anything. You're still
no,
by yourself.
no, like I was in there with the herd.
Like you were
Okay.
at Knot Fest in Mexico City.
By the way,
I
that
like.
Cattle Decap
Have you ever
album
seen
is
Invasion
good.
of the
new
Body
one?
Snatchers?
Yes.
I was like the one human trying to pretend like he was the other body snatchers while that's how I felt. You know, there's like don't I was wearing like a cowboy hat to to make sure I seemed
Right.
rednecky enough, and I just was like, all right, just try to blend in with the other white people as best you can.
It's like,
you know?
hell yeah, the wall. You just kept saying that every once in a while.
No,
Lock
no.
her up.
Yeah.
The wall.
But he's on acid, so
every
he's
once
thinking
in a
about Pink Floyd instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that if I started talking, well, the only time I actually talked to anybody, this is pretty fucking funny. This is probably, I mean, I might be spoiling the funniest part of the article, but they started playing Macho Man by the Village People while this little kid was dancing to it. And they started doing the robot and shit. I'm sitting there going, I must be hallucinating this, but apparently no. I'm looking around, and apparently everybody else is seeing the same damn thing. And I turned to this like older couple next to me, and I'm like,
They
"Hey,
weren't on acid, right?
No, not to
Yeah.
my knowledge.
Yeah, they
Well,
could've
I
been.
mean, the guy was wearing a Trump flag as a cape, so maybe.
The old guy was.
Yeah, the old guy was. Like, well, not to be my
There's a
grandpa.
wait. There's a Trump flag now.
There are
That's
multiple
scary.
types
There's a
of Trump,
Trump
flags.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
What does the
anyway,
Trump flag look like?
Which one? There
There's
are multiple
freaking Trump
ones.
teddy
Oh, but there's
bears.
not an official Trump flag.
There's one
like-
with his face on it. There's one that just says Trump, which is the one that he had on. There's a bunch of them.
But there's not an official. This is Trump's flag, though, right? They don't have
No,
that
They
yet.
don't.
Okay.
No,
They
no,
just
not
had
exactly.
the Keep America.
But I turned.
I was like, this Trump thing escalated since
I
last I
turned to this
checked.
couple and I was like, "Hey, so this is a weird.
There you go, Matt.
This is a weird. This
Okay.
is this
Like
is
that.
a weird
Like his,
choice for him, right? Like,
Yeah.
and they're like, Why do you mean that? Like, he would love this. He's a macho man." And I was like, "Yeah, but
I go back to
Vice
that.
President Pence is very clear
Yeah,
about his
well-
stance on being, marriage being between a man and a woman." And his wife was like, "Yeah, like still totally cool." I was like, "Yeah, but the Village People are gay. This is the Village People," and they were like, "What? The Village People are gay?"
The people actually didn't know that.
Yes,
Jeez.
I shit you not, man. They were flabbergasted to find out that the writers of YMCA and Macho Man were gay men.
Huh.
And
I'll have to read it, man.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
It's just the level of
So you-
cognitive dissonance. in
Did you
this.
just leave, or was it time? Like, were you bored with it, or did you start freaking out? What was the end result
I
of this
eventually,
trip?
after I got to a certain point, like I said, where he was just kind of repeating himself
And you're
over
like,
and
"I'm done."
over,
Yeah.
I just kind of went, you know what, fuck this, it's time for a beer. And
Where was this at again?
Were
It was
they
down in,
serving?
This was in
no.
at the Dallas.
Yeah,
What is it?
Convention Center,
The
K-Belly.
American
American
Airlines
Airlines
Convention
Center,
Center.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They see.
yeah. He's
AC.
It was the same
Yeah.
day that Elijah Cummings died and Rick Perry resigned. That all
Okay.
happened the same day.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Next,
Moving on.
All right.
who'd you go trip with?
I haven't done acid. I haven't done acid since I was like 19. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's 65 now.
So you're due.
65, 64.
You're due. It.
Wait. You didn't do a bunch of acid in Vegas?
Oh
No, I did edibles for the first time. That was
Yeah, okay.
that was enough experimenting for me.
You want to do some now?
No.
Want me to
No.
get some?
Do
You
it.
offer?
I'm all good.
Why
But
not lick it off me?
I do love the idea of dispensaries though. That needs to come to Texas.
Pretty awesome.
It is a nice idea.
It needs to be a Texas thing for sure.
I think it will pretty soon.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Especially if they make it federal. And they say like
Yeah.
they're gonna, because that's the big. I think we have more of a shot of it becoming like legalized on a federal level than a state level.
Yeah.
And I think at that point Texas would be like, okay, like everybody's making more money than us all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and having a better time doing it.
For sure.
So hopefully, I bet you that'll happen before the whole state turns blue. Unfortunately,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wish the whole state would turn blue because we'd have maybe my financial aid would get paid and everything. I
Yeah,
could smoke
Amen.
weed
That's
too,
I'm
so-
holding off. I'm holding off on
And-
financial aid,
and we
until
could get rid of all the guns.
we get that forgiveness, and they take your guns away.
Oh, we don't want to go full Beto on this.
No
but-
way. Yeah. No.
As I'm about to buy 4 more.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I don't want to take anyone's guns. I like guns. I like shootings.
We
They're good. They're good for good for America.
We the people.
Yeah.
Thin in the herd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just doing God's work.
Hey, yeah, zombie apocalypse. Let's do it.
Yeah. Here comes the emails.
Oh,
Here come the email.
smokes.
I used to like you guys.
Then
But then-
Steph started talking about burning all the guns up.
I got
in
a
big
funny.
hot
I got
metal
a funny gun
pile
story
of-
here in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does it deal with
Oh, you
someone
done?
dying?
Are you done?
Well, I mean,
He's pretty boring.
I never said my name, but
Oh, I thought you did.
it's fine.
No, I don't think you
Uh,
did.
Maybe it's just built into my head.
Yeah. Government name is Chris Kaliba. Club name is Foley Troubadour. I'm gonna break it down for you.
You don't have a nickname yet?
I think that's what
Not
it was,
yet.
right?
Not
Oh,
yet.
That's
It's not.
Foley Troubadour. You know, okay. Remember the SNL skit when Matt Foley, Chris Farley was the motivational speaker?
Yes.
I bought a van to go live down by the river. Didn't actually go,
Bang Bus.
but I have it. I still have the van. So Foley is the first name. Troubadour as a spin-off words of troubadour because I write songs. Trub is the shit that's left over after you're fermenting your beer. That nasty shit
Yep. Shit.
because I get nasty sometimes.
All right.
So that's how they came up with Foley Troubadour. You don't pick your name. You get given your name.
So wait,
No.
you get given a name and then you get a nickname too. So you got like 2 names coming up, or
That's
what?
it.
You have
How
to
we do
earn
this
your
thing here?
nickname.
That's if
Oh,
you,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
if you do something silly.
I've got the most in the entire
He's-
chapter of the club.
So
He's got a
far,
whole
I have
bunch.
no desire to join this club.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be a good
So-
Yeah,
member either.
it'd be the worst decision you ever
It's
make.
like it's what they say. It's Boy Scouts for
Drunks.
adult alcoholics. Yeah,
God.
middle-aged
Well,
alcoholics.
I would say it's more it's a fraternity for those who aren't necessarily.
We are not a
intellectuals.
fraternity.
You're gonna have to start paying
Dues and stuff.
something
You
to
do
one
pay-
of the
we pay
universities up
dues.
there.
I mean, we'll talk about CCSD later if y'all want to
Yeah,
make
well,
it a whole segment.
Yeah, we need to
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of questions.
in
So.
your cult.
Okay. Yes.
And
We
you
like
are,
cults.
sir?
I'm legal name Will or William Van Winkle. Vanilla
Wait.
Ice is my uncle, Robbie
There we
Van
go.
Winkle. So yeah.
That's
Is he
part
really?
of his name, by
Yeah.
the way.
I saw
really
him at Windstar a couple of years
He's
ago.
a
Man, he's pretty
douche.
fucking cool.
He's a
I thought he was
piece
cool
of
as shit.
Fuck
Go
him.
And then when I
Ninja, go
hung out with
Ninja.
him, I hung
Yeah,
out with him
Ninja
outside
rap.
the Bronco Bowl with LeJean from Seven
I'm trying to
Dust.
think. The last time I saw him was
He was
Groovy
cool
Mule.
then too,
I
I saw him
guess
there
it's because
once.
he's family. That's why we hate him. Because
because he's rich and part of your family.
no, he's not rich.
No, he's not. He spent all his money.
He's filed for bankruptcy.
That's what you got to do, man. So did our president.
But he's building mansions in Miami.
No, he's not. He's pretending to, and then he's subbing it out. I'm a
Remember-
contractor.
Remember he got
someone
arrested
else-
for stealing an air conditioner?
Yeah, that was funny.
he did.
Yeah,
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 making
yeah.
that show.
piece
Oh,
of
yeah?
crap.
That show.
Yeah,
Piece of crap.
I don't think I've watched that show.
he stole the air conditioner from a neighbor's house or some shit.
Well, he was cool with me when I was hanging with him.
Did you call him Vanilla Ice?
No,
See, that's
No,
why
we
he's
just
cool
fucking
with you.
we just smoked weed and hung out with LeJean.
Awesome. I didn't know he did
Hell yeah.
that.
Oh, this was a
Yeah.
long time
Oh
ago.
yeah.
So
Now I'll meet him.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah, he's
But-
got he's a household name, man. He's got to keep it all clean.
I saw him
got
when he
the
played
kids.
Trinity High School.
He gets paid by casinos
Carrollton?
and stuff.
93.
You think you could get him on our show?
No,
Damn.
I don't talk to him.
Does he show up to family events or anything?
I'm glad we had a
He's had a
conversation
few
about
times.
having this guy on, this stranger.
Yeah, some weirdo. He's a weirdo.
Some weirdo.
Yeah.
What am I missing here?
What was his?
He-
We're not supposed to say who it is.
lives in
Vanilla Ice.
Miami.
Vanilla.
Weirdo. He's a weirdo.
Oh, he doesn't live here
You know,
anymore.
it'd be
No,
awesome
Miami.
Is he on Bang Bus?
if Vanilla
That'd be
Ice
cool, right?
sued us.
That'd be
That
cool.
would be great.
So he didn't come in
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving dinner or nothing, huh?
Heck no.
When's the last time he did?
I can't remember.
Do you
Yeah.
ever
When's the
remember
last
hanging out
time
with
y'all
Yeah,
him?
I do.
played catch with each other?
Yeah, when'd you get some catch with vanilla?
some toss.
Never.
Never?
Never that I can remember
Hey,
doing
this
that.
guy catches vanilla all the time.
Oh, that was a lineup, too.
Oh, watch out now.
What about y'all never sat down and played a mean game of Battleship?
Man, I wish I
No
could.
Parcheesi?
'Cause I would destroy. Oh, Parcheesi.
Dominoes or
he
anything?
can't get me on Parcheesi or
Shoots and
Dominoes.
ladders.
Shoots and ladders. I like that.
Little Clue.
Some Uno. Some,
Clue.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
so
playing Clue.
Sorry.
is he your uncle?
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
uncle.
Dad's brother. Yeah.
Do you ever sit on his lap and he give you money to wiggle around?
If he gave me money, I would.
I beat you to it.
Hey, everybody's got a number. Yeah. Hey, give me. Yeah,
So what's
what
the
do you
deal?
got?
He
think it's
just
more of an
you
uncle
think he
joke.
just gave y'all is he blood or is he married into your
Blood.
family? So oh
And
yeah,
we gave
hence the
him-
last name.
I think he,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
think he said he was a crypt.
So
That's what got him going. I think
what,
that was the
he
problem.
just gave everybody
No,
the
he's a
Heisman
ninja.
once he got big time, or what happened? Like,
No,
When
we
did he-
gave him up because he's a fraud.
oh,
Like, and I can say that because if you're listening,
he might.
If you're listening, I'm your freaking
Our
cousin.
listenership spans out there.
Go
Yeah.
ninja, go
So-
ninja, go ninja, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanilla.
Ninja
This is
rap.
not me talking. This is your relative.
nephew. What's up, dude? Hey, hit me up.
But if
Yeah.
y'all need to come and sit down and discuss things,
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll
mediate.
bring the lights down. We'll bring 2 couches
You know what?
in here.
Candles.
We'll bring.
can chat.
We'll
Sounds like
bring-
a fucking Dr. Phil episode.
That's
No,
what we want to turn this
no,
into.
No, we'll get
Yeah.
slow row.
Like,
Slow
so tell me the first
Peter-
time
Peter
that
to
your
come in and-
uncle hurt you. How do you feel about
Then it just
that?
got really weird.
Yeah. Anyways, club name is Greenhorn Leghorn, the worst freaking club name they ever given. I don't know
I
why
like
they gave it to
Greenhorn.
me.
AKA Cream Corn Unicorn
Cream corn, unicorn, glass aids,
Radio.
pink
Whoa.
mouth,
Glass
radio.
There's
Yeah.
stories that go with all these
I've got
names.
a whole bunch of stories, so we'll get to that whenever we want to talk about the club. But other than that, yeah, I was president of the club. Gave
Last
it
year.
up. Yeah, and I gave it up and said, "Fuck
Were you
these guys."
impeached? Did they have a bunch of impeachment hearings
No.
and
I got tired of.
they created this report and then tried to push you out?
I just got tired of them all.
That's
Honestly,
not true.
I wanted a vacation.
Oh, I can understand.
I was like, dude, I'm presidenting all these idiots. Just kidding. I love
mean,
all these guys.
you've got
but
two
we
in
can
We
be
have
right
elections
now.
every year. It was
I'm already wore
his
out.
term was up.
This guy doesn't like his
Yeah.
friends, doesn't like his family.
Yeah.
He's-
Oh
It's-
no, I love my mom.
It's also
Unless it's
not
mom.
usual.
Yeah,
for
that's
somebody
moms.
to
You gotta love
stay
moms.
president for long period.
Yeah.
Very long periods of
That's
time.
why I've got
Like,
these
usually
black
turned over, so.
pins on my collar because they are silver when you're president, and now I was president.
How long has this club been around?
I thought it's
Since
because you killed someone.
95,
And you were a president for how long?
A year.
You didn't even go full
Well,
full
95 it
full
started
term,
in
4 years.
Houston. 95 it started in Houston, and then DTO is a chapter in Denton.
DTO.
Don't
DTO.
drag
It's-
the ocean into
Don't
this.
get dragged the ocean into
Oh,
this.
yeah. We distance from
oh,
I totally
shit.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. It's that's the CCSD brand and Denton is DTO.
It's the
That's-
airport.
These motherfuckers.
All right, well, let's get into shoot
Drive
this
the
shit
ocean.
and fucking so we can talk
Yeah.
about some of this.
That's all I got to
'Cause
say
now I got
about
a lot
that.
of questions.
So, Thanksgiving.
French fried taters.
Yeah,
We haven't been here since
yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I ate a lot. Yep, ate food.
I went to a
Lot of
shitty
food.
football game.
Oh yeah, you were
What
there.
game?
Huh?
Which one?
Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a Cowboys fan, but God,
I had to do some work. And yeah,
A little disappointing.
I stayed in the locker room the entire goddamn game, except for we had to shoot a commercial, and we walked around finding a quiet place where I could shoot this commercial with a couple of the dancers, and then
Oh gosh.
yeah, I stayed in the locker room. I didn't even go out there. It was over when it started.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
We had one
there's
drive.
no reason
Yeah.
for me to go out there.
I think there was
On
2
the
quarters
field.
of that football game that I thought might have been the worst I've seen them since Garrett's been around. Like I've never seen him be that
Fire
fucking
Garrett.
dead.
Yeah,
Fire Garrett.
and I loved your little tweets and your little Facebook messages and everything
Oh, are you a Cowboys hater?
about
No.
you praying
Oh,
to
Gary
God.
Hater.
Oh yeah, no, totally made a deal. I was like, if he goes tonight, I'll go to church
I
for
read
the
that.
rest of my life.
I started
Hey, I'll go with it.
I started
with you on a deal
giggling.
on that.
and I told everybody in the locker room.
Did you show him?
I was like, look,
This is
This
what's
guy.
happening.
I know this guy. You remember how? See, before the game, we had a big circle with everybody, and we ate our Thanksgiving meal that they
Yeah.
provided, and we
I
all
bet you
told
that's good,
each
huh?
other. We all went around the circle saying what we were thankful for, and I said, I'm thankful for
Stubbs.
my family and how close they are and how big they are. I'm thankful for my friends and how supportive they are. So when I showed that, I was like, this is one of the friends I was talking about right here, right here, praying to God
Whoa.
that Garrett dies.
Oh.
I didn't say die.
Uh-oh.
Was
Just get him
taken
out of
care
here.
Yeah.
He might be listening.
Hey, well, I mean, my original plan was to start a GoFundMe to pay the cartels to take care of them.
Yeah.
At least we backed off that.
We made $500 off of it. I mean,
Do we have to give that back?
Is that tax free?
oh,
Jake didn't like that. Our friend from the ticket, he didn't like that idea.
that's
He's like,
when
that's
he
probably
started-
not going to work
He started
well.
backing towards the door
That's when he
brought
stopped
that up.
communicating with us.
You guys are new.
I don't know, man. I got a real representable job here. I represent the community, and you guys are kind of tearing it down.
And
Stubbs, how-
technically, you're talking about
Like,
the-
you shut up. I'll inject you with Ebola AIDS.
you've got the you were addressing the cartel that's going up against basically another football cartel.
I was just trying to help the community myself
You are.
and help our economic situation and DFW. I think that we could raise enough money with GoFundMe. I don't know if GoFundMe would allow it. We'd probably have to play some.
If you would have put
ball.
this up Thursday night, you would have been a millionaire.
I
Yeah,
totally
dude.
would.
When everybody was drunk
Yeah.
Oh,
and
fuck
hungover
yeah.
and
Yeah.
had dressing in their belly,
For the
you
for
would have
the
fucking made so
for
much
the-
money.
4 minutes that it stayed up, you think I'd have made $1 million?
Yes, easily.
Probably.
Yeah.
You just spread that on social media. You would have had people out
And
there.
what would have sucked is all of a sudden I'd be like, dude, I just made $1 million off of being a dumbass, and
And
then
they
I'd be
take it
bragging
from
about it, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
my door
Hey, where's that text movie?
is Mateo in there.
Oh yeah.
Or
We're gonna need that money.
the door would just be kicked open. It'd be the feds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the feds.
hmm
But it wouldn't end well. I don't
That's why
think
we
that
got to do this on the black.
I don't
web.
think I would all of a sudden
The
get
dark web.
Belichick as our coach. Like all of a sudden he'd be, well, these guys are pretty serious about football. They did a GoFundMe to kill their current president. Jesus,
Whoa.
That's a different.
Freudian slip.
That's all
there.
jokes. That was jokes.
Freudian
This is
slip.
Now
jokes
you're
here.
really
I was
gonna
talking
get a
about
knock
our,
at your
our
door.
football coach. Well, this might be the last
Yeah.
episode for real this time. I mean,
what'd
we've
you
been
say?
talking about ending the show anyway, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, well, if you suddenly
not-
like commit suicide, we'll know what happened.
Do not get any spas.
And
or
I didn't
small
say anything
planes
about
or-
Clinton, so we're good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Right.
right.
Ah,
Solid.
that's a whole other conversation.
Keywords.
Hey,
Keywords.
That's all joke. I was joking about the coach. So before you come give me a bullet sandwich, CIA and whoever
Or-
who listens to us,
Jack Ryan.
Rope neck or something.
just know I pay taxes. Okay, I know it doesn't matter. to
I was actually about to fire up the Tor browser and see how much assassinations we're going for, but
Whoa.
not now.
you. Oh man,
You went way over the line. Did you go Black Friday shopping?
no.
I did. I bought this.
Oh, you went into a store and bought that? You didn't do it on the old Cyberfront?
No,
Huh?
I can't fit these over my headphones either.
Where did you buy that from?
I bought it from
They sell that at Priscilla's.
Walmart. Yeah.
They should start selling them at Priscilla's, right?
Right.
They should.
I mean, that's what I'm going to use it for when I get mine.
Are you interested in using that for pornography?
So
Because
That's the
a
that
good
was the
friend
joke.
of mine, who is a porn star, actually is on the forefront of VR porno technology.
Now, that's why we booked them.
So now we're
right?
talking. Now
Yeah.
we're
So
getting
now
into
we
a
know.
conversation.
Okay, yeah.
So everybody I have told that I got one of these. The first thing they
Porn?
said. Now this is for
Porn.
Aiden. Is like, have you looked at porn yet? So it took
Aiden
about
said that to you?
no. I got it for Aiden, but everybody's asked that. Have you watched porn yet?
Well, you remember that shit job I
So
had up at
night
the
3
Motor Speedway, right?
Yeah.
Well, we got a bunch of them in like the first and second generations of them for
Were
Samsung.
they as good as this?
Fuck no.
I told you
But-
it's fucking crazy.
But that's the first thing that me and Aaron did immediately was
Porn.
start looking at porn. Yeah.
I didn't have time to.
Shortly after that, we got fired.
And plus, I had to
Too,
figure
by
out
the
where I had to figure out where the browser was and everything. But
Yeah.
as soon as I figured it out, there it is. Boom.
Oh
So
yeah.
And I
You
was
gotta
like,
go through a
huh.
browser where you're looking at them, like with your hand things.
Well,
Oh,
X Hamster has a whole like
Yeah.
3D section. And you
I
just
had
click
to
on it.
find the
Yeah.
browser, the internet, the web browser to go to X Hamster.
No,
You can't
but you
just-
gotta get the thing
It's got
that
a
you
web
can
browser
put on
on
your
it.
dick.
It does.
Yeah, it's got a. That's how I go to YouTube and was watching all the old
Video
360 videos I shot. It felt like I was back on stage.
Have y'all seen the things you just put on your dick and you watch a chick and tell her what to do?
Yeah, it's called a female.
God damn.
I want that though.
A female?
Yeah, a fake
fuck.
female. Like fuck spending the 10 grand for those dolls when I can just buy a silicone thing to put on my dick and tell someone in Japan what
still
I
like
want them
women.
to do. Yeah, but I love.
prefer the
Nobody
touch
can
of a
get
real
me
woman.
off faster than I can get myself off. That's what I say.
All right.
Why is there a
Done.
speed test in this?
Just
Why are
saying.
we going?
That's not how any of this
It's
works.
just a wacka
I
wacka
like to
done.
enjoy it. Why are we in a race?
Yeah, I'm not in a race all the time unless I'm in the
Hey, man,
shower and my
sometimes-
girlfriend's in the living
Sometimes
room.
you got
Not
shit to
race.
do.
Not
you
a
know?
race all the
Why do
time.
I got to be the last one to go on the biscuit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Limp Biscuit. Yeah, fuck that game. I've never
Shout out.
played it. I'll be the first one in
So I went late Black Friday to get this.
there. Back to Black Friday.
Yeah, I went late and it was perfect. Walked in, grabbed what I wanted, walked out, done.
Morning, ladies, and left.
Got a bunch of Legos.
At the same store?
Yeah, walked around the whole store. No one bothered me. There was no crowd. Got what
Yeah.
I
I
wanted.
I don't think anyone
Paid,
does anymore,
left.
do they? Like,
They all go
I'm going to be
Thanksgiving
honest with
Day
you.
now.
The
I
Reddit,
go Cyber
the
Monday.
Reddit,
No, they go Thanksgiving Day.
the Reddit
Sure.
freak out, the page that one of my favorite Reddit threads ever
Yeah.
is public freak out. And Black Friday is a big day for me. Like, I look forward to that day because of all the videos.
That's
and
your
stuff.
Super Bowl Sunday.
It was kind of lame. It was kind of sucked.
Yeah, there
It was
was
just kind of the same old, same
nothing-
old.
nothing
Nothing
really popped
new.
up.
Yeah, nothing good. I was
Nobody
kind of
died.
disappointed. Someone died.
nobody died.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
know,
a
I didn't
success.
hear
If no
about
one dies,
any-
it's not a success.
No
yeah, I
riots.
didn't hear about any tramplings.
No.
I mean, someone's got to be trampled, right?
I think I saw
Yeah.
one video where some lady like pulled like a Cabbage Patch Kid from a toddler or something.
still
I was
sell
like, "Good
Cabbage
deal."
Patch
Like,
Kids?
whatever.
That was
I've
last
seen
year.
that like fucking 50 times.
No, there's some fake news
I just
going
did
on
that
where
at
4
Quick Trip.
million people died.
It was a real baby.
I'm sorry.
There's a fake ad going on Facebook article that said 4 million people died in this Black
Oh, yeah.
Friday raid. You posted that,
It was
didn't you?
I think it was Onion, maybe.
Yeah, it was Onion. 4
Like,
million
the
people
entire
died
Walmart
and it's
collapsed.
this building on fire.
Thinning the herd.
Whatever.
Thinning the
I
herd.
like
I mean, was
reading
it Bill
fake
Burr that
That's
said,
not called
the-
fake
the-
news.
had
That's
the,
called satire. But-
Bill
Oh,
Burr had
that's
the
called satire.
cruise idea, the cruise ship idea. I guess you haven't seen that comedy
I have,
special.
I have, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, we just get everybody rounded up for the biggest Black Friday sale ever, and we
Get
pick
on
it
this
like
boat.
yeah, and then just sink that motherfucker.
Have a wonderful time.
Yep. Just sink it. Yeah.
Peace.
Have an A10 straff it a couple times and
Yeah.
down it goes.
Put
Yeah.
a fake iceberg randomly in the way of them.
Or just not do anything. Just say
Okay.
somewhere on this boat we're gonna open up Black Friday sales, and then just let chaos ensue.
The first 3,000 people
First
get a free
3,000 people
TV.
get a free TV.
65-inch,
That's
4K
right.
UHD. Come
Oh,
get it.
man.
Yeah, you
They all
thought
line up.
Walmart was cool.
And then the
Wait
boat
till you
starts
go on
sailing
the-
off, and you just
Yeah.
wave, and you say,
Y'all
"Where's
have
that going?"
fun.
I don't know.
Who fucking cares?
Somewhere towards Antarctica.
There's a lot of
till it
people
hits
on that
something.
boat. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
I think it's overpopulated, overbooked.
You
Yeah,
find it
that's- yeah,
2
that's
years
the point.
later, and there's 3
Rats.
people left
Just a bunch of
because
rats.
they ate everybody else.
Just a bunch of big fucking rats, drunk and burping and shit.
Yeah,
Ate all the Black Friday food.
with fucking pina coladas and shit. They're all
Yeah.
excited.
I didn't do any Black Friday
Getting caught in
shopping.
the
You know why?
rain.
Because I had to work.
You're ready for Cyber Monday.
And
Did
I
you
guess
cyber
what?
yesterday?
I missed out on Cyber Monday too because guess what? You know what? I had to work.
I had to work too, but I could cyber while I was working.
I love all this free time that these people have to go do MMA in the fucking Walmart and then go be Inspector
Matt.
Gadget on the computers while they're at work. I
Don't
do
be
work.
mad at other people's life choices and that yours didn't pan out the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, I
It's
get
not
to
their fault.
select my own work schedule. So, but I didn't Black Friday. I sat on the couch watching TV.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the way you
so,
should do it.
Yeah, I was like, all these
On the
idiots.
You should be drunk and hungover and still drunk,
Yes.
trying to score some fucking blow on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Don't joke about that unless
Hey,
you got
yo,
some,
you
all right?
You got
Yeah.
that Black
Now
Friday
you
deal?
just woke everybody
I
up.
think that would be White Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's racist.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, all right?
Hey, it's snow. I hear snow's going for a deal right now.
12 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Was there a
Informer?
special on cocaine for Black Friday?
we should have White Friday.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you go, Thomas.
Wait. We don't need a White Friday Matters movement, just so you know.
That's true. Too bad. Saturday night, Convoy and the Cattlemen released a new record.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that show.
Too Fast, Too Loud.
Yeah.
It's good.
I wanted to go to that.
Played the track at the beginning of the show. It was a good show. It was fun.
You played the track Innard.
The track at the beginning of the show.
Innard show.
I'm not working
So
right.
that's who his band should play with, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't get along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh?
Shit, they
Yep,
might
good
know
times.
each other. I don't
They
know.
don't get
probably
along?
do.
You know, Convoy and the Cattlemen?
I
Start
don't know.
beef right now if you want.
Y'all can touch
Yeah,
tips.
Yeah, who are we talking? I was in the pink.
Convoy and the
What do they do?
The song that was at the beginning of the show.
That wasn't your song.
That wasn't you.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that was good. I don't see why I would have any beef with them.
No, you wouldn't.
No, your band would get along perfect.
Y'all would get along great.
We're
with
just
it.
saying
That's
because
what
the
we're
rockabilly stuff.
Oh yeah.
That it would probably
Y'all
be a
could-
good
y'all
match
could
for a
tear
show.
someplace
I think
up.
the only
Play behind
band I have
someone.
any beef with in this area would probably be the Bastardvilles.
Those motherfuckers.
God damn it,
Fucking
those
Bastardvilles.
motherfuckers!
Oh no, I'm thinking
Yeah.
of Bastard City. God damn that Bastard City.
Fucking
I don't
motherfucker!
even know who they are, but fuck them.
Bastard City's badass.
They are badass.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
I love
Bastardville?
Bastard City.
Bastardvilles?
Yeah, who's that?
Exactly.
Ooh, more beef.
Mic drop.
Dude, fire.
More beef.
So what'd they do
Shots
to you?
fired.
I gotta hear this story here.
Basically,
This better
they-
not have to do with a woman.
No.
Okay.
They fired me for.
Oh.
Well, first of all, they hired me because they had lost their old singer or old lead singer, and then they fired me when I was selling my other band's merchandise at our merch booth as well because our gigs weren't getting me any money. So the only way I was getting any money was through my merchandise, and people were buying more of my stuff than theirs. And the guy who ran the band got butthurt
Oh, poor guy.
and fired me from a gig I was actually right about to quit anyway. So it kind of saved me some trouble, but it was just the only reason I was annoyed was just like the audacity that like motherfucker, you're firing me. I was doing you a favor, like like it's like
You're gonna fucking fire me, the MVP?
it's no it's like being a chef.
Do you know who I
Do
am?
you know who the fuck I am?
It's
How'd you
like
get fired on your day off?
it feels it feels like
I'm not even
being-
supposed to be here.
It feels like being Gordon Ramsay and getting fired from McDonald's. You know, like
Damn.
that's what it fucking feels like.
So I guess they're not that good of musicians? Or
Or are you the
what do you say?
McDonald's?
Are you talking about the professional wise?
Confused.
Do they not make good nuggets?
Hey, if you ever go see
I don't
him
want to be mean.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you're about to be mean.
play- Yeah.
I don't want to be.
The bassist who I was playing with was very good, and he also quickly moved on to another band, and they're great.
Yeah.
Called
Um,
Slayer.
Upright player?
Yeah, upright
Okay.
player. The I can't say really anything nice about the rest of the band.
Well, that's okay. We don't have to keep talking about it.
yeah.
So,
I
he
hate
won
Stone Temple
that war.
Pilots too.
so how was the show though at Lola's?
It was great. Good
Yeah?
turnout. It's fun.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen any
tore it up.
video or anything, so am I going to get some pretty soon?
I got some picture
Something?
stuff taken. I gotta
bet
work
you
go
got some
through. I've got
pictures.
I've got
You taking
crazy.
pictures of my girl, aren't you?
I took
Just
pictures
right
on,
up there on her.
I took pictures on Saturday too,
Of
or
my girl?
Sunday, of toes and mayo.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
it was hot.
Someone was asking me to go to this.
You should have come.
No, I did not want to go to that at all. Toes and mayonnaise.
It was fun. We had a blast.
It did actually look like you had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
I know Courtney had fun, so.
Yeah. Now she's got a whole nother shoot planned.
Oh, great.
I'm not going to talk about it just yet because
Oh,
it's pretty amazing.
It's on the down low.
It's on the down low.
Yeah.
We got to put out these toes and mayo pics first.
Yeah.
But it was
Wait,
hot.
you say toes and mayo?
Toes and mayo. I like the sound
who
of
played
that.
the Lola
Mayonnaise?
show with Convoy? Who all played that?
I don't remember their names.
Be better if it was
All you
Miracle
remember
Whip.
Sheridan was playing, don't you?
Who
son
puts
of
their
a
toes
bitch.
in mayo?
Oh, these
A
girls.
whole bunch of girls.
Why?
Better if it was Miracle
it's
Whip.
hot.
So this is not a troll against me by her, right?
Is this
it's
a
not.
kink?
No,
Is it-
Because that's what I was
is
afraid
this
of.
just
Because
some
she
kink
thinks I have
I've
a
never heard of.
She thinks
Like,
I have a foot fetish, and I don't, ladies.
have a
don't
mayo
send me any
fetish?
fucking don't.
Stop
What?
sending me your feet pics.
Yeah. Do you have a mayo fetish?
Oh, I thought he
It's all
said
about
male.
It's all about the
mayo.
No, I think y'all got it wrong. This was toes at the
Mayonnaise.
Mayo Clinic.
Oh, okay.
We were.
Oh,
we were.
okay. I thought there was
doctors and shit?
mayonnaise and stuff,
No,
and I
no,
thought she
we
was
were-
doing this because she was going to send me
We were trying to
like
solve
a Christmas
cancer.
card.
Pictures are never
This whole
Okay.
time, I thought this was
I'm not
about
sure if he's-
pictures of women putting
Hey.
like mayonnaise on their feet.
It
I'm
is.
the biggest narcissist ever. I just assumed that
Yeah,
she was
he's
trying
trolling.
to troll me and send me a Christmas card with her feet covered in mayonnaise because she thinks I have a foot
Listen,
fetish. and I
Matt,
don't.
not everything's about you.
No, it is. It is.
Hey, Matt, me, you, and a jar of mayonnaise later.
There we go.
Got you.
Y'all want to lube up? Go at it.
No, I'm not into
And
any of
mayo?
that stuff.
Everybody knows that's a Crisco job, not mayonnaise.
No.
I'm not into feet, and I'm not
Mayo-
into mayonnaise.
Mayo is good for your
I
skin.
mean, I like mayonnaise on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, but
You want to preview?
Hey, all right.
is that a glob of mayonnaise, by the
Sexy.
way?
Yeah.
Is that a mayonnaise bra?
Yes.
I like the horse head.
Someone
is
made a mayonnaise
gorgeous.
bra?
Yeah.
Well,
Zoom-
I don't
hey,
know
can you
why
zoom in on
they're
the
the horse
boobies?
head, but I like it.
What? Where did
Just-
y'all do this at Labyrinth? Like the forest
What the
and
fuck is this?
We did.
Come on, zoom in on the
That's
boobies.
called
Relax over there.
Bubitar.
I want to see if there's a nip slip.
Oh, is
in
that
there
not real?
somewhere.
So this is.
you guys didn't go to Caddo Mills
We
to
didn't go to
do a
Caddo
photo
Lake.
Caddo Lake to do it.
Oh,
There it is.
hey, with the 20 on the
See, that's what I'm talking
table,
about.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is that
That's
how much
what I'm
it
talking
costs?
about.
That was,
This
Two
looks like
girls, one jar of Miracle Whip.
yeah, that was totally mayonnaise.
About-
That was not Miracle
That was
Whip.
just
Oh
brush-
my god!
Really? Are you? How can you be sure? We don't see the jar.
Mayonnaise turns
Did you
yellow.
pay that young man
This is why
to
we're not
brush
allowed
his
to have.
teeth with mayonnaise?
No money left my pockets.
That's why we're not allowed to have office parties anymore.
Did Courtney pay him?
No.
Good lord, that looks gross.
I think this one's my
My
favorite.
goodness. There we go. Is that a mustard?
See,
Oh,
this
that's a
is why
mayonnaise
people
packets.
wonder what the fuck is wrong with white people.
This is why the
right
terrorists-
here.
This is
This
why
is
terrorists hate us.
How
because
many,
of
yeah.
this.
how many of those mayonnaise packets did it take to cover her toes? like
What'd you
that?
do on the Lord's Day? I took a bunch of pictures with mayonnaise. That's why terrorists
So-
hate us.
So I can't.
You're not wrong. That is a fact right
that's
there.
where That's where it sits right now. Those are just previews. Wait till they're done. The final product's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I
It's
just
gonna
don't
be great.
don't be sending any of these to
When
me.
it's in your Christmas card. I mean, whoa,
You making a
From
2020 calendar over here?
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. No, the mayonnaise needs things.
The mayonnaise
Needs to,
calendar.
that should be like a holiday, like seasons greetings card. You just send to all your family members. Like that would be
I
brilliant.
was hoping we'd have some
Yeah.
sprinkles. I didn't even think about that. Should put some sprinkles in
Oh,
there.
you can
You know
Photoshop
what?
that in there.
Yeah,
Come
it's more
on.
color.
can.
If you
Okay.
can get the most gnarliest picture edited and ready to go, I will send that to all my friends for a Christmas card.
You got to get a release from the creators of this. I'm just the photographer.
Okay.
Just send them an
And the
envelope full of mayonnaise.
You know what? Forget it. Just forget the whole damn deal.
You need to send a message
It's
over
like
there.
I'm not writing that shit down.
But I did want to talk about something on the show before we shoot
Okay,
the
let's
shit some
break it
more.
down.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Let's talk about.
Are we done with
our-
shoot the shit? Or are we not done with shoot the shit?
No, we're done. Let's talk about our
I'm gonna forget this if I don't talk about it.
our
now.
life insurance plans and who we use for.
So
life
how much
insurance
do I
policy.
stand to gain from each of your life insurance policies? I want to know this right now.
If you're,
Whoa.
75 cents.
that's where you lose.
Yeah, that's where you use.
All right, so I got a deal. I've always wanted to do this, and I need someone that knows about this shit. I think we have enough listeners or friends of ours that know about this shit now. At this point, we've made some good contacts in the community, but I've always talked shit about we need to do something charity wise. This is the perfect time of the year if we have time to schedule it sometime. It doesn't have to be you. I'll just do it myself, but I don't have any idea where to begin. Like, I wanted to make it something where someone does it with me, and
What do you want to
we
do?
go do it. I
I mean,
represent the show, and we go do whatever.
You just want to do.
I don't care if we
charity of
just
some
show up
sort.
to fucking a homeless shelter and give food
CCST.
out and stuff. No,
No,
But-
we go clean up trash around the square.
Yeah.
And didn't.
I
He
want to
doesn't
do
wanna
something like
physical
that.
work, right?
Yeah. Wait.
You wanna-
Okay.
I wanna
Wait.
clean shit up.
Wait.
I thought you were talking about like you wanted
No.
to raise money for something or get
Well,
like
yeah, I
toys
want
for
to do that
kids
too.
or
I want to definitely do that too. But I think that our show is getting to the point where we need as much good karma as possible because of all
I'll
the
tell you
terrible
what.
things we do.
I know what we can
So
do.
I want to do something.
Listen,
I want to do something for the community.
everybody that wants to turn their guns and rifles in, bring them over here,
Okay, he's not taking this serious. So
and we will take in your guns and rifles.
if you want to email
And
us,
we'll
just
give you a
direct
toy.
the email to me,
we won't give
and
you any
I'll
money. We
respond
will
seriously.
Take these
This
weapons
man will make jokes about it.
and we will give them to the kids.
These are good jokes. I mean, he can. You know,
Again, I would like to ask
Arm the
what my
children.
cut is.
You know, next time we do the
Arm the
Funky
children.
Town Podcast Farewell Show, you could use this in your stand-up. But I'm
Again.
actually being serious here.
I know you're being serious, and I would love to do it too. The thing is, like we don't
know where to begin
know where to begin, and there's
because
a lot. To
we're
do.
like, okay, we'll show
and
up at fucking
I have-
halfway house and end up smoking weed with everyone.
I have
Can't do that.
It takes a lot of work.
That sounds
and
like
a lot
a good
of planning,
time.
and I personally
Do
don't
you have any
time
weed?
for
I
it.
want to.
I don't think it takes
I'll
time
be
at
there.
all to go just show up somewhere and do something good for the community at like for 2 or 3 hours. You're right. It
That's
needs to
called
be
community
planned,
service.
basically.
Yeah.
But we do it as a show. We've never done anything for the community as far as a show goes.
So like you and
help
I are going to
people.
be on the edge of the highway picking up trash.
Listen, back off the work part.
Well, that's what you're saying. Give
No,
it back to the
yeah,
community.
something
he
like
wants to
that.
stand behind a table.
I was thinking about going to a homeless shelter and handing them, like, giving them our shirts since we're never gonna fucking sell them or something like that,
Just make them PB&Js.
or
You mean a
taking
bunch
them
of
some
homeless-
clothes.
An
like,
army of homeless people wearing our shirts around.
Yes.
they're not all
Yes.
homeless, but I mean,
You said just go to a homeless shelter.
yeah, some
and hand
people
them
go
out.
there because they can't afford meals, so they
Well,
just
that's
go there to
true.
eat their Christmas dinner.
Who doesn't like
whatever.
a nice new shirt?
But not just that though.
Or
Like we would
PB and
also have,
mayo.
hey, we're gonna do this next week. Everybody drop your clothes off at Lola's or Mass or wherever. Not
Oh.
clothes they're wearing, Dustin.
Coat drive?
And then we go hand out the clothes or whatever, give them to people or serve food or whatever they need us to do at the shelters, and then give them shirts and stuff. The people
What
that
if-
work there
what if we
and
do
whoever
something
wants a
like-
shirt?
The
And-
drop your pants thing where people
Right,
can come by and
exactly.
drop their pants up like we do it from a bar. Okay, one of these establishments around here,
This is a great idea too.
and everybody that brings a pair of pants by, we stay on for an extra 10 minutes,
Shit, is that
Jesus.
what they meant by drop
and
your
then
pants?
we try to go like 24 hours.
No wonder I got arrested.
The thing is, we just don't have any. You and I aren't good enough to figure it out, like where to go do these good things for the people. Like we're good at the
We got
bad
people.
stuff. We know where to go to do the bad stuff.
Yeah, it's here. I have a wad of cash. Let's go to the strip club.
Right, but we have a lot of
Yeah,
good
I'll
intentions too.
But you could take this wad of cash and give it to people that need it.
I had the dream again.
That you were shot in a strip club.
Like this is like the third one in 3 weeks.
Did I save everybody?
No,
Like
no,
in Thomas's dream?
That's his dream. My dream, you're just kind of sitting there and we're hanging out, and then I hear Journey playing. I hear Journey playing, and
Like
I'm hanging out with this really nice lady, and all of a sudden, this guy fucking busts in, starts yelling at her, and then pops me.
Living
Yeah.
in a lonely
Keep going to strip
world.
clubs.
Pop.
It'll be all right.
Don't stop. But it's not in Austin, so it's not a home base.
It could be the Yellow Rose here when it opens.
Oh man, why'd you
Are
say
they doing
that?
it-
Now I'm
are
gonna
they-
be all annoyed on the grand opening. I'm gonna be all fucking paranoid if we get invited to that.
Wait, is
Jeremy.
that a true thing? Yellow
That
Rose
is a real
coming
thing?
To Dallas.
Yeah, it is.
It's being built right now.
Yep,
Good thing I stay away from Dallas.
we'll be VIP.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be representing the six.
We'll let you sit at our table,
Hey.
at the JJTM table.
Yeah, that's where we go to sleep.
No, I would like to do this when
Breakfast.
we have some people close to us that know
That are cool and good.
they're good people and they know how to do this.
Yeah,
And they
we smoke some weed and go help out.
they
For
may
shit.
be so moist or something.
Super cool.
And eventually, it might lead to my ultimate. Remember when we
Sin?
first started? No, remember my ultimate charity thing was Hey, it's fucking genius, man.
It is genius. It is
All right.
genius. I give it to you.
I
If
agree
you're a
with you.
15-year-old boy, right, 14, 13, somewhere in that age, and you're dying of cancer, are you going to tell me that in the back of your mind you're not going, man, I'm never going to get to fill a boob, or
true.
I'm never
It's
going
true.
to I'm never going to grab an ass?
Totally opposite.
My deal is this: we take it's like make a wish for these kids. And we go and we get a team of strippers, right? And maybe
Yes.
some ladies of the night, whoever's more willing to help us with this charity.
It depends on the money.
Very shady.
And
very
we go
shady
take
methods.
them to the hospital, and we let these poor kids that are dying of cancer that are serious. I'm being serious about this,
No,
by
this
the
is
way.
real.
Oh, yeah,
This is
yeah,
real
yeah,
That's
this
business.
never,
sounds like a great
that
idea.
are like 15 in their adolescence. Never
I'm
gonna
sold.
grab a boob, and we let these women go in and hang out with them, and they grab a
Yeah.
boob.
Start a
Yeah.
GoFundMe
You
now.
can tell me
You know,
a dad that's got a kid that's dying that's like 15 years old is not gonna be like, that's a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
And we're doing that.
This
for you,
is the
son.
sort of thing that like I absolutely agree with, but would require some concrete
Waivers.
legislation.
He's probably right. We'd
And
probably be
not-
breaking some laws.
Not to
No.
mention,
Yeah.
not to mention at least parental consent.
It's just a boob.
Hey, what they don't know don't hurt.
He's probably right on that. We'd probably get in trouble pretty quick if we just went ahead and took a busload
already-
of strippers to JPS,
But also I
the
think
cancer ward.
this is the sort of thing that I think if you took it to the Supreme Court, they might be like,
He's actually
let
onto
Timmy
something.
touch a boob. You know,
Jimmy touched the ball.
Hey,
So Ginsburg.
I'm just saying we start educating. You know what? You should have brought this up to Tim and all those guys because I feel like if someone got
Yeah,
behind
dude.
it, like Joe Rogan and Tim and all those big wigs, that they'd be like, "This dude's onto something."
Well, we'll see him in January.
And you know Rogan would
Just
take
send him
that.
an email like, "Hey, dude,
Go
I
to
got this
Nan.
idea, man."
You should tell Rogan to hit me up too. By the way, considering I write all about
That's not my buddy,
being
it's
on
his buddy.
hallucinogens all the time, like that seems like right up his alley. Like I
But Joe
think-
Rogan's mad because I
I'll
kicked
put
his
you to-
ass, so he
You
only
kick-
talks to him anymore.
How'd you kick his ass?
Oh, straight fight, Holmes.
No way, dude.
Okay, so we
Hell
are
no.
Shit.
Hell no, dude. That man,
Bullshit, yeah.
that man would rip my head
I
off
did
and shit down my
MMA for
throat.
6 years, and I would
He kinda would.
never
For
wanna
his
fight
show,
him.
he'd do that.
Yeah.
we have a couple of ladies that were already said they would do this. So
Oh gosh.
Oh,
That's
already?
good.
no,
So
we
let's
when
do
we
it.
first talked
No,
about it.
like
Oh.
let Tumor Timmy have a blowjob.
Okay, well
Jesus
that got dark.
Come on, like
Garbage Pail Kid.
I was being serious before it became a stand-up routine for
I
you
will-
guys.
I'm
will-
not. I'm totally down with
I'm
it.
still sold.
I'll pretend that I'm
'Cause
autistic
you know what we'll need?
just to squeeze
We'll need-
boobies, if that's okay. I'll be
That
the
takes
poster
money.
child.
Who
Hey,
knows? Maybe these ladies of the night will do it for free.
Hey, Tumor Timmy.
Hey, go the
you're-
Jaguars.
Dude, what
here.
you
They
do?
will.
What you do is you find ones from Vegas that are actual legal ones, and you let them write it off on their taxes as charity.
Well, we'd probably have to do this in Vegas, somewhere where it's legal. So we probably
Yeah,
have to go out there.
yeah. But I
You don't
mean,
think
yeah.
good old
If you
Tarrant
let
County
them,
would
if
let
you
it
let them
happen?
write it off on their taxes, they might actually
know what?
do that as a tax break.
You don't think good old Betsy Price would get behind this?
Let me compose an email here for Cook's Children's Hospital
Yeah.
and see what their response.
We're
will
gonna
be.
have some strippers come in.
Say the mayor
and,
of Watauga's got a great idea. It's not actually the mayor, but we call him the
He's
mayor.
not the real
And he
mayor.
doesn't really live in Watauga.
anymore.
He lives in
But-
the ALC.
He smuggled money from the Watauga funds, from the Watauga Treasury.
You know what? Forget about him. Let's just
How
talk about his
those,
idea.
Yeah,
How are
let's
those
talk about the
potholes coming?
issues here.
you
the
taking
shit
your
potholes.
potholes, you're filling them full of shit.
How are they coming along?
I didn't win the election, Chris.
Hey, I do wanna-
Unfortunately,
I would
I
like
didn't
to
win
talk about something serious right now.
yes.
Bring the
Who
room
died?
down.
Anybody die?
I'd like to say that the Funky Town Network has its first show on it.
Oh
Since-
yeah.
Since Jeff has turned his podcast stream into open source
Public access.
public access,
Which is
Matthew
weird because
Broyles did his first
podcasting is
uh,
already kind of public access.
yeah, I
but
know.
I get it.
But Matthew Broyles put his the first episode of the Barbershop up there, and it's pretty good. I don't want to get into it too much here. I'll wait till he gets in here because he wants to come over and hang out. So we'll line that up. But yeah, if you're looking for something else
Oh,
to
I need
listen
to
to
send him
besides
my,
us, that might be
Does he want video or just audio?
of your
My show that I'm going to do on
Of
his
Jeff's?
on Jeff's podcast. Yeah.
oh. You have to talk to him
Jeff,
about that. This is all his network.
Does he listen to
he's building.
podcasts anymore? Or since he tapped out, he's like, "Fuck podcast."
Fuck all
I just
y'all.
listen to 97.1 The Eagle.
Oh,
That's
Just
still
gonna listen to
around?
that all the time now.
I haven't had enough ACDC lately. I need to go listen to it.
Okay.
Fuck.
Who's infiltrating?
Anyway,
Is that your watch, dude?
My girlfriend, she's mad.
Oh,
Turn
She's
it off.
like, why haven't you been texting me? And I thought I had my phone muted.
tell her we're on the
It's-
goddamn air. Does she not know what we do
Yeah.
on Tuesday night?
It's damn muted. I told her to leave me the fuck alone.
I hope you're watching on YouTube. How are you around kids
She's a
that are
nurse.
dying?
I'm not gonna let her watch this podcast.
That's a hell of a caveat right there. Like, how are you with kids? That are dying. Like, there's a big difference between that first part and the last part of that
no.
sentence.
Okay,
Like,
he's okay. This is funny because he just made me think of something. There's if we did get it rolling, let's just say for shits and giggles right now that we actually did this and we had a podcast company that did this charity event. We had strippers. Do you know how many dudes would start faking that they had cancer right
That's
around the
true.
6th grade? And
All
all
of a
this
yeah.
sudden,
like,
all of a sudden, I'm 15.
Dad,
Yeah,
Dad,
I think I mentioned that.
what's this?
earlier,
What's
didn't
this?
I mean, that literally just harkens back to an episode of
vet
It's
it.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I got a
Remember
lump on
Charlie
my nut.
gets crippled? Have you seen that one?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Got cancer.
I think that
Yeah.
was I think that's the one where Danny DeVito actually starts living with him.
Dad, there's something growing
it's-
down here in my crotch. That's
Got-
your erection.
Well, we gotta go.
It's
No,
funny,
the
my,
dad would be. Oh, you know what? You're right, son.
Let's
Let's go.
my girlfriend's an ICU
Dear
nurse.
Jerry Jonestown
So
Massacre.
every time I have
You
something
know, just
weird,
because something's growing down there doesn't mean it's a tumor.
Well,
That's what I said.
if I have something weird growing on me, I tell my girlfriend, "What's wrong with this?" And then I got this
Probably a
smartwatch,
good idea.
since she's a nurse, and I'm like, "Oh crap, my heart beats
should
at
tell your
81," and
ex-girlfriends,
she's
too.
like, "You're good. You chill the fuck out."
You should probably tell your ex-girlfriends too.
Yeah.
The ones before that.
Hey, what's
too.
this weird
Hey,
thing on my
I got something
dick?
weird on me now.
Yeah.
You might need to know about.
I need to talk to you.
I'm scared
not
to
a
go
good
get
talk.
tested. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get chilies or something? No,
Yeah.
you know what?
No,
I was thinking maybe I would just email you
really.
this
Yeah.
news.
I
You
got
know
a
what?
gift card.
Yeah, ladies.
Wait a second. Now that we're talking about it, I want my baby back ribs, and then I need to tell you about this growth.
Are you paying?
Are you paying?
Okay.
You want Chili's?
All right. Yeah. We'll
My
meet at
grandma
Chili's.
sent me a gift card. We're good.
Let's go to Applebee's.
Hey,
IHOP.
so I was thinking maybe that I have gonorrhea. Do you want to get the queso? You want queso? We'll get queso, ma'am. And have gonorrhea.
Yeah, I wash my hands after I
God
pee.
damn it! Now I want queso, you asshole.
And gonorrhea.
Dude.
There's a funny bit about that Tim Dillon did on his stand-up
About
show.
gonorrhea and the
No,
queso?
where he went to see a sister in Florida, and she just they're at a Chili's ordering food or an Applebee's or something like that, and they're ordering food, and the waitress is there ordering food, and his sister just goes, "I love heroin." And he's like, "Yep, that really
Holy
just happened. You know,
smokes.
she loves heroin." So
To be fair, who has ever said, "Man, I hate heroin"?
Oh,
Nobody.
Or coke.
Heroin
Have you
is
ever
so
met anyone
good.
that's like, dude, I just don't really like doing
Heroin
coke.
is so good,
No.
it literally destroys your life.
That's
That's how good it is.
'Cause
Come on.
Everyone loves opiates and everyone loves downers, opiates, and stimulants. They love it.
Yeah. I lost a
And
really
hallucinogens.
good friend
We
of
just
mine.
like drugs.
A good friend of mine
I love
overdosed on
drugs.
heroin. And
Alcohol's
I went to
nice, too.
Denny's with
Yeah.
a friend of mine.
Damn, he really liked
And
it.
I was like, shit, my friend just overdosed on heroin. And then this dude, like 7 tables down, overheard me. He's like, fuck yeah, heroin. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right. It made it funny, though. You know, cool. He likes heroin, too. Cool.
fuck just happened.
You know what I always
Well, we're not going to get our charity
You
thing
know what I
going
always
because of
thought
this
was
last-
weird.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
what I always thought was
Ruin
weird is
that.
that Seattle.
This is a yelling show.
Why are we all
Damn it.
yelling? Can we just
Yeah, can we
look?
turn
These are
this
microphones.
Did we
here.
do blow before the show?
I think I
I
got you.
wish. I wish.
I'm going to talk from back here. Is that
I'm gonna go back into my VR land.
Yeah.
I'm gonna where
The-
people like me.
The weirdest thing to me is that Seattle seems to be surprised that they have a heroin problem when their main monument is a needle that takes you to space.
Ta-dun.
I mean, think about that.
I would put that in your stand up.
Thank
Work
you.
on that. I'd put that in there.
I
Yeah.
have to pee.
That's
Could he open for Tim?
Probably.
He does do stand up.
A
You
little
do?
bit.
Oh,
I do a lot of impressions. That's probably the
Okay,
best
what's your
part.
best impression?
Uh-oh.
You knew this was going to
You know who he
Oh,
looks
God.
like? Hold on. Who does he look like?
Crybaby.
No.
What are you going to say?
The guy from Saturday Night Live that was dating what's her name?
Usually, what I
Oh,
get
yeah,
is
yeah,
is
yeah.
if they had cast Steve Buscemi as Crybaby, that's what I would look like.
What's that dude's
Yeah.
name? That's what I was thinking was Buscemi. But you're talking about the dude that did the...
Pete Davis,
He got in trouble
Yeah,
for
Pete
making that
Davidson.
joke about
His dad.
the 9/11.
the 9/11.
Yeah,
Yeah, his
his
dad,
dad,
right?
His dad.
Yeah, that's him.
You look like
And then
Pete
he got in
Davidson.
trouble for the. He was fucking around with that politician about his eye or something. Like a year ago or something. He made some. He's like some guy was in a war or something, and then like the
Oh, yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
country jumped his ass. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess I got to apologize, and then they had him
Yeah.
apologize. And that guy, the senator or whoever it was, the politician,
Yeah,
he actually came on the show. It was actually pretty cool and funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
It worked
I
out.
saw that. It was really
But
good.
yeah, I could see that, like a cross between Buscemi. If ladies, if you're watching us live, which I know you do,
did you hear what he's doing?
Well,
now?
I thought it was
really,
It was really fair of that politician too to come on there and stand up with him because I think he saw how much the country jumped this guy's ass for one just offhand comment, and he knew he didn't mean it maliciously. He was just making a fucking joke,
Yeah,
and that's why he came up there and backed the guy up.
that's the problem with
You know?
comedy right now. Well, actually, I think we're getting out of it though. I think finally we're getting to that
Yeah.
point where comics are like, "Fuck this political correctness shit," and I can and can't say because I'm going to offend someone. That's what comedy does. It offends people, and you laugh about it. So, I think don't you think we're kind of past? We're starting to get to where people aren't getting blackballed like they used to.
Nope.
Well,
Maybe college campuses.
Well, the
but
Me
not
Too
venues.
movement hasn't exactly stopped.
Nope.
But
What, did
No,
we
they-
get slammed because of last week's show?
No, I think we're still right in the heart of it. right in the heart of it.
But I think
I mean, you got,
the
like-
art though, the art form,
And
like
he
comedy.
does look like Richard.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, man. Who said that one?
Huh?
Who typed that one
Our
in?
viewer from overseas.
What about
It's like,
shit,
dude, that one looks like Richard.
Yeah.
I don't know who Richard is.
Who's our viewer from overseas? Is she one of the syndicate
I
listeners?
didn't know it's a she.
Or is it he?
What if it's a he? Why are you being sexist?
It's
Here we go.
2019.
Here we go.
You can't
We're
do
in
that.
that-
What's
what
the
if-
deal with vaginas?
Why are you
What?
identifying them as a sex?
What's
What
the
did,
deal with
what did
penises?
what did I do? What did I say that was sexist?
No, we
No.
haven't.
Not you, him.
Him.
No, nothing. You didn't say anything, man.
Oh, I was.
We have people that are watching our show right now that's
Yeah.
objectifying you and
Which-
comparing you to another male. We think he's a male.
So let's talk about since we're talking about other countries, let's talk about the CCCP.
CCSP.
What do y'all-
CCCP?
I don't think it's a country.
I thought we
What?
were here to talk about Soviet Russia.
It's written on the shirt,
Did you,
man.
did you turn my mic down? Was I yelling really loud?
CCSD.
No, you're up there. You're still up there.
I think I was yelling really loud.
But what?
It's okay.
Probably you might have
We're
blown
all
the
yelling.
diaphragm out.
Wait,
We
here
have
go.
a-
If I do this, all of y'all are too loud.
There's multiple names.
It's
So-
okay.
Multiple
So,
names for it.
Soviet Russia, Chernobyl melted down.
Do y'all have a gang sign?
It broke up the.
No gang signs yet.
Do you want to talk about this,
Clark-
or do you want me to
Yet.
talk about
What do you
it?
mean yet?
I'm the.
You know what? You guys,
My
you guys
title-
can all talk about it.
My title is Minister of Propaganda.
I
That's what I was gonna
so,
say. What are y'all?
I could pull
What are
rank.
y'all rankings in here?
He was the president. Now he's retired.
I'm
He gets to
I'm
do
the
nothing.
oldest member in the room.
The elder.
I'm
You're the elder?
I am the elder.
But you're an you're an ex-president. So what does that do for you? What happens there? You just kind
That
of
means I don't get to do shit.
He gets to chill out and
I get
relax.
to let them do all of the shit that I
Alright.
used to do.
Okay.
Yeah, start from the
uh,
beginning.
he
In
did his time.
95, how'd this thing start? What
So
happened to her?
95 Ace Justice Landers 001. He's a firefighter.
Was it a prisoner?
We have numbers.
He's a
though.
firefighter.
Everybody has numbers.
Everybody
Oh,
has
okay.
a number. We
Okay,
all go by
gotcha.
numbers.
001 being
Are
the-
they tattooed
the
on your
first-
wrist?
Gotcha.
Not yet.
I'm
Not yet.
I'm
Jesus.
012. I was the 12th member of the DTO chapter to join.
Damn it.
But
Didn't.
they have over 200 members now in
Shit,
Houston.
yeah, Houston has a lot.
Houston has a ton. Houston is the founding
Chapter.
chapter, and then it was DTO, SFO, which is San Francisco, and then we have another one that we don't talk about because they're all heroin and crack addicts and stuff. Yeah. But
We don't
whatever.
claim them.
No,
Yeah,
we don't
wait,
claim
wait,
wait.
We don't claim
You
them.
can't just bring that up like
Yeah.
that and not
Yeah.
tell us who it is. Is it the
Uh,
Azel chapter?
Nope, can't tell you.
So what? y'all just discard this chapter and they basically become the
They're
Cossacks
pieces.
of the area and
They're pieces
they
of
want to
shit.
start war and y'all go to Twin Peaks and fight.
No, no.
Okay.
They're just shit, and we don't talk about them. They're type break into your house and steal
This is
all your
the
shit
first
kind
I've heard
people.
of them. So
Well, what happened?
they're
Oh, so,
trash.
so this dude and y'all started hanging out at the same bar and drinking. You're like, we should
No.
make this a club.
So Ace,
It's kind of like how our podcast started.
yeah,
how Ace started the club was it was
Ace.
him and 3 other friends
I like that
chilling in a
nickname.
garage. His
I just
name
can't wait
is
for him to
Ace
get any of
because
this
he's a
wrong.
number one.
They're
Gotcha.
gonna bastardize him.
Wait, what?
No, go ahead.
You're waiting for me to get it wrong?
No, I don't know. So I'm just waiting for somebody
I
else.
know.
We're
to
gonna
hear-
have beef in here.
Oh, yeah, watch out now.
Keep going, man. We're
Uh,
listening.
Where's
so
my MP5?
how it started it started before 95, but it was just a whole bunch of crap, and then Ace took over and started the club in 95, and it was just dudes
Still
in a
in
garage
Houston?
getting drunk. Yeah, just getting drunk, and never thought it would be what it is now. And now, we're wearing our dress blues. We've got our names, clubs. We're growing
Oh,
chapters.
you guys are
All
wearing
right.
the
There's
same
two
shirts,
things.
man.
There's two
Yeah.
things that'll make you legit.
Uh-oh.
I mean, anybody can print a silk screen a shirt.
Well, they are legit. Their
These are
club's
embroidered.
real.
We've been around since 95.
Yeah.
Anybody can embroider it. But do you have a signet ring
What's that?
I don't know
for
what
all
it
the
is.
members
Hmm.
that shows that you're a
He's
member?
using big words, man. I don't know what he's saying.
Like the Mason rings.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
class
yeah,
ring.
yeah.
We've got these.
Okay. Or
you can
two.
only have these.
There's
if you
different
have a rank.
artifacts.
but I
And we
can,
have artifacts. We
I
we
can
have
order
a
those off
constitu-
Amazon.
Why do
We
I
also
feel
have
like
a
Dustin's about to get a bunch
constitution.
of drunk people mad at us?
Hey,
Do you have the second thing is, and this is the most important thing if y'all are
Do you share your
really
women?
a drinking
what he
club.
wants to know.
No.
Yes.
If you're really a drinking club and you're heavy on this drinking, I'm going to be really disappointed if you don't have a fucking challenge coin.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
No, but
If
we
y'all
do
I
have-
don't even know
we
what
have
the hell
a-
you're talking
You don't know
about.
what a challenge coin is?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You've done it.
May I?
Let me
me-
go
you
get
got
my
one?
5.
briefly?
Yeah, let me see it.
Can I?
What's
They're
okay?
in the house.
Explain
But-
yourself, Dustin.
But let me
A challenge
explain
coin-
what CCSD
Hold on,
is,
hold on.
though. Because CCSD, we're outlaw brewers.
Oh,
Okay.
Outlaw home brewers.
Cool.
So,
does that
our-
mean y'all participate in illegal activities?
no. That means we
You're not
brew
one
our
percenters
own,
then.
We home brew our own beers.
Got you.
And we're just outlaws. We are our own club. And what we do, we
Just
meet,
riding through this world.
No, we meet every Tuesdays.
We're
we
missing
talk
motorcycles.
about
That's all.
We talk about club stuff. We pay dues.
Where do you meet at?
Yeah, we're out.
We meet at 2615 North Locust.
You just gave us your.
Well, that's exactly where the party's going to
Yeah,
be.
that's
So-
where the party's at on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yuletide.
right.
We
Hey,
want you all to show up.
okay, we might.
So
So
check this. This is
Yeah,
getting
this
back
is
to the
very
beginnings
interesting.
of this.
Hey, can I please say?
Yeah, go
something
ahead,
now?
man.
Okay.
No,
Honorary
check.
member, shut the fuck up.
no, you're good, honorary member. You're
All right.
good.
I'm kidding.
So first of all, I might mention that he did misrepresent the. Yeah, I am an honorary member, but technically, out of the three of us, I have been involved with CCSD
Longer than I have.
longer than anyone
Really?
else.
But
He
he
just
don't
didn't
wanna
go through the
go-
process.
He don't want to go through the process it takes to become a member. And
Because
we
there's
won't
like
talk
a-
about that. We will not talk about that because that is something we do not
Well,
talk
now
about.
we got a fucking Masons group in here.
No, we don't
There's a
talk
period
about what
of
it
rushing.
takes to become a member. We all
But
do what it takes
what
to
I
become a member
wanted-
and gives us a chip
So
on
you
the
What
have,
I
like,
shoulder.
wanted to get
prospects and
around to
stuff?
talking about was the actual goal of CCSD, which is
To get rid of PTSD.
No, our goal
That'd be cool.
is to give, men a group to hang out with, to find a new hobby, and to enjoy things that maybe their wives don't enjoy them doing at home, and to give them an excuse to get away from their house like one fucking night a week.
My girlfriend
podcast.
my girlfriend
You know?
fucking hates that I go to the meetings on Tuesdays.
And that's
Yeah.
So
all
y'all-
we're-
So you are missing a meeting today, huh?
Yeah, we bailed on a meeting.
She
to
hates
do
that
this.
I'm here, and I was like, whatever. See it.
Give me that phone.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like.
So
I'll
you used
keep
to be
you
the
posted.
president, and now you're used to gonna have a wife.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a president dictator before me, and then because he was
Stalin.
a member from Houston.
But he's the one that brought it to Denton.
Yeah, he started DTO.
Where's the- okay, the two major places right now. It sounds like the two major hubs are Houston and Denton. Is that
and,
what-
and San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah.
But,
there- what about
hold
the-
on. San Francisco's the crackheads?
No.
No, we haven't got
We
to the
don't talk about
crackheads.
the
We don't talk
crackheads.
about the crackheads.
Okay, we ain't
Yeah.
talking about crackheads.
Yeah, they.
There's
they-
no crackheads around here.
They're
though.
not a
They're
drinking
different
club.
town.
They're a drug
Ooh,
club.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
a bunch of
They switched their ways.
fucks. Yeah.
Connoisseurs Club of crack and meth.
Of
you know?
Bunch of bullshit.
Okay,
but-
so I need to go back here in time and talk about what a challenge coin is. A challenge coin is
Yeah.
something that really goes around the military circle.
okay.
You're given for when you're on a
Well, I
certain
see you
mission,
got
you're doing
this.
certain duty, you're doing whatever. It's a coin. When you're out at a bar drinking, if someone calls, challenge, everybody's supposed to whip it out and hit the bar. The last
Oh.
person that hits the bar has to pay for all the drinks.
He's
Speaking
gonna do
of
it
that
now.
challenge, knife check.
Knife check is the same thing.
Shit.
You have to have your knife on you.
Okay, I got my
Knife
bottle opener.
check.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Microtech,
That'll count.
motherfucker.
So he doesn't have his knife, so he would have to chug his
your
beer and explain your shame.
So is that the same thing you're talking
Well,
about?
So I shouldn't have to
No.
do that because I've been stabbed,
Oh.
though.
It's more about
Hey, I was
just
going to talk to you
paying
about that.
for
Actually.
drinks.
Okay.
But all
I
the
too have
challenge
had those
coins,
stabbings.
it
I'm just
turns
making up,
into
rules to this.
it turns into a trading deal too. Like
Just
say,
trigger you.
Say you served time in Afghanistan and I was a Navy SEAL. We'd have different coins and we could switch them out if we wanted
Okay.
to or trade them out. And they
So
they
this
pass
has
it
a
around.
lot of.
I mean, we do
of
have
military stuff to
ex-military in our
Yeah.
group, so
So they probably have
they
challenge
probably
coins. Most of the
understand it. Know
military
it.
understands
I've just
Yeah.
never heard of that.
We just do the. I think we just simplified it a little bit.
I'll
with
send
the
you
knife
something
checks
tomorrow
and stuff
about
like
challenge
that.
coins. It's good.
Yeah, I
Cool.
think that's a good idea. And-
They're easy to make. They're cheap too. But I've got a bunch. They give them to us at work.
But with us, with the club, we're not just a joke. We're not just a bunch of dudes getting drunk together. I mean, we are,
I mean,
but
we do.
but we have our
Fucking
constitution.
responsibilities.
We have a constitution that we've wrote. We have declarations. I mean, we have all these things that we wrote as far as being a club that each club member is responsible for following. But we also do these events like Yuletide that's coming up, and we have annual events to where we make our own beers, home brews, and present them to the public with music and food. And we go out of our way and we spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to do these big events.
Of our own money, not even the club's
Own money.
Like,
Yeah. That's cool.
And have people come out and hang out with us just to give people a chance to come out and have fun.
How many guys are involved in the Denton chapter?
We're at like 28 now, right?
Yeah.
Is it-
Active though, we're at like 12.
Is it one of the things? Okay, if you guys went to, I'm assuming y'all go to bars. Let's say
Yeah.
you went to,
Yeah.
let's say you went
Bearded
to East
Monkey.
Side, okay, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, our beer alleys are like go-to.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you're at Beer Alley. You're hanging out. Me and Dustin are there, and we're hanging out. And I'm like, dude, those guys are really cool. I want to go join their club. Could someone do that, or do you have to be
Yes.
asked to? Hey, would you be interested in joining our club?
If I thought
Anyone
you
can
were
approach
cool,
you.
Well,
I
you have
would
to have a
ask you-
sponsor,
It's a
technically.
process.
No.
It's a
Okay.
process.
If I thought you were cool and we were having a conversation, either you guys, I'd say, hey, I'm a part of this club, CCSD. If you want to see what we're about,
Yeah.
show up on Tuesday at this address. All you gotta do is bring a 6-pack and a knife.
Listen, I respect what you
Hmm.
guys do, but on Tuesday nights I do an award-winning podcast that is listened to by
I know.
anywhere from 80 to 90,000 people a
Is
that
month.
for
Denton's a
real?
little far
Yes.
out of your
We'll
We'll
way.
try to
well,
get
then-
him.
So
We'll try to
Good
get him
deal.
I need
to join.
Yeah.
We need to, I'm sorry, I'm
The-
busy on y'all's
But what
nights.
time do y'all do?
What-
What time do you do that?
We start at 8 o'clock and we go
How-
till whenever
Oh,
we
yeah.
get.
How long
Whenever
does
he's-
that? Yeah, that's what I was going to
We're
ask.
from
How long is it?
7:30 to who knows when.
To
Yeah.
whenever someone.
So whenever.
So sometimes it'll be, if it's a hell of a week, someone will have a bender and stay up there till like
Who
4
knows?
o'clock. in the
Maybe
morning.
Oh,
we
no.
can
The
listen.
clubhouse, right?
No,
Maybe we can listen
Do
to
it
you
over
at
there.
our meetings.
You have an
could.
actual
Yeah.
Have us on in the background.
location that you meet. You don't
Yeah.
just meet at random bars all the time.
It's considered
No.
our clubhouse where we meet.
Is-
Before we had a
We're lo-
clubhouse, and the club, the guy. I don't know if y'all know about what's that freaking shop. I can't
I don't
think
know.
of the last clubhouse we had. Last clubhouse we had was behind a mechanic shop by Las Azteca in
Near a
Denton.
florist.
And it
too.
was- And this dude got in a divorce and was like, hey, I got to live in the shop and I'm going to try to fix up this shitty house. So I'm kicking y'all out. And total trash. Me being a contractor and knowing what I know,
Yeah.
he had to mow that house down. There's no way he could afford to fix that house. And I think he was just tired of us being there because he was being salty and got a divorce.
It happens.
you
Did
know,
y'all pull
but
his colors off and burn his back?
He
Oh, he-
was
Of course
not a member.
No.
Oh, he wasn't.
He
okay.
just
No, he
owned
just
the
had
property
the-
that we
he's
were
on
on. We were
finance
paying
property.
rent to him.
We didn't-
So the property y'all are at, does anybody live there, or is it
Yeah.
just?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Our we have we got Psycho Billy is our honorary member and Bass Ghost is our honorary member who lives in the house where we
Okay.
meet at.
Also,
who's
there's one
a
other
super
honorary
awesome
member
bass player.
that I just heard about like 2 weeks ago.
We have another honorary member, dude.
Wayne the Train Hancock.
Wayne the Train?
Oh yeah,
is an
he-
honorary
he's,
member.
he's been an honorary since way before me.
That's tight.
Through
no.
Houston. So
Yeah.
Does he come by and hang out with y'all when
he's
he's
gonna.
in town?
We're all gonna go
This
see
is
him
new
play
to
at
me.
Andy's soon in January, I guess, or whatever.
This is totally new to me.
I've,
Yeah,
I've
see,
met him like once.
Show up.
Yeah, I
That's
stopped.
pretty dope as shit. That's cool.
I freaking stopped
So-
showing up to the meetings just to kind of chill out for a while because, there's
You're the ex-president. You can do what you want,
Yeah.
man. You're
Do what you
kind of. Well, what's the retirement plan on the ex-president there? What do you get? You get anything cool?
no.
Get to go on talk
I
shows?
I get to not.
There
hang
is
out
no
with these
golden
guys.
parachute.
He has
Yeah.
no responsibilities.
Yeah, I don't have any responsibilities, but I should have. I
No
should
health
take
plan? No,
responsibility. Yeah, no. I-
No, no
Yeah,
401k.
no
No
helicopter.
health plan for
Where's
regular
my
jobs,
fucking
motherfucker?
helicopter?
So where's
That's
the new
what I-
the
I mean,
uh,
you should at least get good parking, right?
I don't even get that. I
Where's the
didn't even
elected
get that.
president now?
Dude,
Where's
when-
he at? Why didn't he show
At the
up?
meeting, being a asshole.
What? Did y'all invite him?
And by being an asshole, he means leading the meeting and doing his job.
Being
Okay,
an
so
asshole.
let's talk about this.
So-
If there's too many secrets that you can't
I'm
tell,
kidding,
that's
Banjo.
fine. But what does a meeting
sorry
consist
to be the speaker of the
y'all?
house to your. president.
What does a meeting consist of?
Drinking?
That's
Is it just
something
kind of
I-
hanging around, talking, shooting shit, or do y'all
No,
actually have an
in
agenda?
this is how I feel about discussing this is if you want to know what it's about, show up 2615 North Locust.
I don't know if you
7:30.
understood what the fuck I said earlier, but I do a podcast every Tuesday
I know.
night.
I'm talking
here
to
in
the
this-
audience though at this point.
I want to know.
Hey, do y'all have meetings, like special meetings that aren't on Tuesday that we could come up and smoke some?
No, but
I
what
mean,
we
uh,
do
drink
have
some-
Yes,
is
I mean-
our public events, like the
Yeah,
one we're
Yuletide.
holding
On
this
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yuletide.
at the
Yuletide's coming up.
at the shop.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hold them at the same place.
Cool.
Yuletide.
Yeah.
Come to Yuletide.
And that's open to the whole public.
Are the bars up in Denton pretty receptive to you guys and stuff?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
they give y'all a
Yes, very
discount
much
because
so.
you come in as a group or
No,
anything?
you can't give a discount because it's illegal. But
Secret handshake.
So what? Oh, I mean, like, okay, not a discount. Service industry pricing. Anything like
No.
that?
Mm-mm. We don't need
Okay.
it. We don't ask for it because we like to support the locals.
Yeah.
It's all about.
Yeah, that's the same
supporting
excuse I'd use.
them. Yeah.
too, if I wouldn't get
Sounds
one.
good, right?
The,
Hey, if y'all are listening.
No. So Saturday, Chris kind of filled me in on Saturday. Y'all
Yuletide,
are having
yeah.
like this
Rock
is
show.
y'all's annual Yuletide. You got bands coming out. They're going to play all day.
Yep.
You're playing,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
then you've got like it's a Viking feast.
Yeah. Yuletide.
Damn.
If you know what Yuletide is, you know what it's going to be.
Well, you
We're
gotta-
So
gonna
y'all are
have
a real
Yule-
deal doing
So
it.
they're
Huh?
We're gonna have a Yule
basically a lot of
I'm going to let him take over while I pee.
Yeah, sure.
Or
Yeah,
whoever
there's
wants to take
going to be a
over.
bunch of we usually have a bunch of fires there for warmth because of course
Yeah.
the weather's usually a little bit cold, and they usually do some medieval Viking themed culinary stuff. So you got like turkey legs and stew and all this other good
There's
stuff.
vegan
like
stew
barley
for the
stew. Yeah, there's a vegan stew. Yeah, they
Barley
mix it up.
bread.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And they do a bunch of home brews that, a variety of different kinds of home brews, and they just hand them out for free. And it's all after you pay your entrance fee, everything is free, and you
What's
can
the entrance
eat.
fee cost?
Last
It's
year it was
a-
$20.
It's $20
Sweet,
donations.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
and
bad.
that's the thing.
Not bad at all.
When you
And, yeah.
texted me, you said $20 donation. I was like, well, hey, hold on. It's a donation.
Yeah, but
I can or can't pay it. Now it's my option.
Well, there's a little bit of wiggle room legally.
if
we
you're
need
hot
to
and you'll show
keep.
your titties, we might
Whoa.
let you.
Oh, so now this is a sexist thing.
Hey, I didn't say
Hey.
female titties.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's true. I mean,
Sir, I refer to
you
mine
can
as
have
boobs.
titties.
You're gonna have to talk to the doorman about this.
We just got in the good graces of the feminist of Fort
Now-
Worth, and now here we are again.
Here we are.
Okay,
These
now this
fucking
year,
Dentonites come down and screw everything up.
this year we're doing a little something special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
we're gonna-
you'd think the liberal Detonites would be the ones to really perk it up too, right? Oh wait, no pun intended there.
Well, 3/4 of the Denton population doesn't wear a bra.
Is that true?
Pretty much.
I don't know. I do know though that I can
Mm.
tell you that I once had a bunch of people accuse
Plead the
me
fifth
of,
here.
of being racist for having a picture of me in Andy's where there were absolutely no black people, and I was like, well, and then I looked up the demographics in
All right,
Denton, and I was
You're
like,
trailing off too
how
far.
do
here.
you? How do you expect me to just magic up black people where there are none?
What are we talking
You
about?
know,
right
I don't
now?
know. He's
I don't know what just happened.
Matt Thomas, get that time code. Matt Thomas, get that time code.
Oh Jesus!
I left when
All
we were
right.
talking about Yuletide.
So,
I come
yeah,
back and we're
he's-
talking about this. What's
he,
going on
he got,
here?
he got lost.
Oh my goodness!
Never
Lost
mind.
it. Lost
never
the sea.
Now I got him pulling a knife on me.
All right, so-
shouldn't have left.
Everybody,
This-
calm down.
Yeah,
This
you
year-
have to go down.
This year we're doing something special for bass players. You're a bass player. You
I am.
understand. You never get this.
We need a bass
spotlight.
player. My new band needs a bass player.
We're gonna put in the spotlight on the bass players this year. We're doing a bass off face off.
Uh-huh.
Basically tournament bracket style. Sign up at the door.
Yeah.
No,
I don't wanna win.
I like this.
No, I do.
I think
like
Dustin needs to enter
It's
this.
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'll be his manager. I'll put him down now. You know what? Where's the
Whoa.
forms to sign
Wait,
up?
you
man?
get,
Whoa.
you get 30 seconds. And it's a
30
bracket
to
tournament?
60 seconds. Just
And you
Bust
cannot
out-
play Cliff Burton's bass solo.
Who's
bust out
judging?
your
Not play
bust
that.
out your bass solo.
It's
Like,
not
whatever.
allowed.
If you
Who's
do that,
judging?
That's bullshit.
Me.
The crowd. The crowd will judge you, and then we'll go.
No
from-
celebrities? No, like a dude from Midland, and then
Uh,
maybe Jason Lee,
We can get a
And
bartender from Barley and Board.
What about the
That's
O'Hearns?
the best we can do.
and then one of the O'Hearns.
We could probably get an O'Hearn.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. You just tell them beer and weed and
We could probably get
Yeah.
or ranch water now.
yeah, ranch water and weed. They'll come
I
out.
don't know.
I
Talk
think
to
Dave's going
talk
to
to
change
the-
his name to Ranch Water.
talk to the
I'm
D4 guys
Ranch
for
Water.
us. Maybe they'll judge it.
I'm
I hope
Dave
while I was
Ranch
gone,
Water
he didn't butcher
O'Hearn.
this.
No.
No.
We were just talking
Damn
about
it.
something else. About
Okay.
how y'all don't accept certain people into your club.
So we,
But that's okay.
Ranch water
Yeah.
sounds like what
Y'all
they
ain't welcome
give Honey
around
Boo
here.
Boo in an IV.
You know, you guys want to live your life that way. I mean,
it's y'all's choice. I mean, I'm not getting involved in this.
I accept everyone.
I've
But-
had some
but I don't
people
think
see
that-
my come and take it patch and they're like, "You're racist."
Come and
Like,
take it.
Oh,
What?
Jesus. That's San
what?
Antonio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
got you, man.
I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
What are you
What?
talking
There's a
about?
How
do
is
for
that
it shirt. There was a
racist?
spectacle or a do for it shirt that said that for a while. I had the
There's
do
three
for it
of
said do for it. Yeah.
No, there's
Mm.
Dave's
Come and-
guitar, Peter's
Yeah.
guitar,
And it says come and
Andy's
take it.
drums, and then Josh's bass on Josh's because I have it in there. It says,
says-
"Please take it."
Oh, please take it. Please take it.
Yeah.
They're all come and take it, come and take it. Please take it.
Yeah, I want to get a patch that says you can fucking have it.
Oh,
Come get the shit. Come pick it up.
Come and take it.
I'll step
No
on
thanks.
Snake.
Yeah, what's that in reference to anyway? The Independence Day, I guess, right? Or the
Texas
Battle of
Independence-
Alamo or
Yeah,
something?
Battle of the
Alamo.
Alamo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Well, it
I
started
didn't think
kind
that
of
was
in
the Battle of the Alamo.
It started
yeah,
in
it's
like the
San Jacinto,
1800s.
San Jacinto, right?
Yeah,
something
because
like
the
that.
Battle of the Alamo, that's the big difference, is that the Alamo lost. They won in San Jacinto.
Yeah.
So that's why they used the come and take it flag as a
Yeah.
hey fuck you, we won
Yeah,
that one.
Isn't the San Jacinto
The
one that
Alamo they
happened, like,
used
the
as
1800s?
martyrs.
Yeah.
This
that was
started
remember the
in, like-
Alamo.
Have y'all ever taken time to go look at the San Jacinto Monument?
Yep.
And
I've only been to San
No, I
Jacinto
have not.
once.
while you were standing in the parking lot, you turn around. There's a giant, nasty refinery just spitting black soot. in the
Yeah.
I've
air.
only been there once.
Oh,
And then you turn back around, you're like, "Oh, San Jacinto Monument. This is so pretty." Then you
So
turn back around,
terrible.
you're like, "Fucking Houston."
Industrial.
I have been
Yeah.
to the Alamo though. I have
Yeah.
been to the Alamo.
Yeah, did you
Oh,
pee on
Very
it?
briefly.
Houston, we won't
No, I'm
be
not
canceling
Aussie.
our show down at
Actually, no, my wife was so
Lakewood
pissed off
Town
by the
Center.
time we got to the
I
Alamo. We
apologize.
literally just only had time to take a picture and then go right back to the car.
Heatherwood,
Like,
Klein, Aldine. We're,
Then
we're
you didn't
sorry.
make it down to the
We will
basement.
not be making
no,
our
I,
shows
mean,
down there.
I had a gig in San Antonio.
Due to death
and
threats?
things were just not going
Where'd you
well.
play in San Antonio?
God, I wish. I mean,
Lucky's?
it was like
White Rapid?
5 blocks from the Alamo. I don't remember what the name was. though.
Riverwalk.
On the Riverwalk?
It was right off the Riverwalk.
Oh,
it was
White
like
Rabbit?
some punk. It was some
Pedro's
punk
Tacos.
metal club right off the.
Oh yeah, I know
Riverwalk.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They, they played Disturbed there.
Disturbed played
Oh,
there.
God.
With Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh gosh.
Is it the one that's like
Hey,
it's
whoa,
got
whoa.
like multiple floors?
It's the one that's a pain in the ass to load in because you have to go along the rocky
Yeah.
sidewalk thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Complete
yeah.
pain in the ass, yeah. All right.
You guys should get a New Orleans chapter. Maybe I should move down there and start one for y'all.
No, you have to. You have
I'd
to.
let too many
you have to
fuck
be in
sticks
it
in,
No,
though,
you
man.
have to join the Houston
Yeah, I don't think
chapter.
I wouldn't
and get
do
a
well.
Houston number, and then move somewhere and start your own chapter.
Yeah, I'm too much of a nihilist to join that type of shit.
Yeah, and like once
Like, how do you
again,
know?
for the third fucking time, we got shit we do on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, but if they're willing to pay me to go to New Orleans and start this,
Start the
this
JJT.
game,
Nobody
yeah,
said
it might
anything
be
about
just-
paying you.
hey,
The
y'all got
JJTM chapter.
Yeah,
It's just you two.
well,
just us
it's
two.
not really going to be a chapter. It's going to be a cult. We've already talked about this.
I have been asked to start a cult.
Yeah.
A few of them. I think I'm going to actually too, man.
Well, let's be honest. Almost any group. Ends
Honestly,
up
I would be
becoming
a pretty.
cult.
I think I'd be a pretty gnarly fucking
You know, here's a poll.
cult leader.
Would you call it? Would you join the JJTM cult? Call us right now.
Guarantee you they would.
682-593-JJTM.
CCSD.
Or email us at
CCSD.
Extension
Gmail.com.
666.
Would you rather join the CCSD cult or the JJTM cult? Call us right now.
I want to join the
Hey,
CCC.
you know what?
JJTM.
Our motto
what
is
it called
beer
again?
is better than Kool-Aid.
682-593-JJTM.
I like
is
that.
true. Beer is better than Kool-Aid. But it wasn't Kool-Aid.
And it depends on how depressed you
Flavor
are,
Aid,
right?
whatever.
Like to
Flavor
me, I'd like that Kool-Aid.
It's a non-alcoholic.
Please give me some now. Yeah, I told you what I want to do. I want to lock the door to this shed and set it on fire. And
Yeah,
not
we
just
were
sit
hoping y'all
here.
wouldn't show up because we were gonna fucking torch the
Yeah.
temple with us
We were
in
going to
it.
do one more show of us just sitting here broadcasting live as,
Try to rub one out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I wouldn't injure
Naked.
my neck again.
as the
Exactly.
entire thing burned around us.
Have
and
you
then
ever tried to rub one
emulated
in?
it.
It's fucking hard.
What?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know? Come on.
My
Is that-
apologies.
he's going out on that.
No, I'm not
Oh, he's about to.
Phone's
Yeah,
off.
he's
Oh, we're
done.
about done anyway. So
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's getting past my bedtime.
I got a couple things I want to hit real quick. Oh, we're going to blow through this. Kamala Harris dropped out of the race. She's done.
Yeah,
I didn't know who she was.
Saw
till
that
today.
was coming.
yeah. Was that the
California senator.
the mother of the
Dragons?
Huxtables, right?
Yes, the mother of the Huxtables.
I heard a joke. It was a cop out.
Yeah, total cop out. She said she doesn't have enough funds to keep going, so she's.
That's the thing, man. They're
You
good.
didn't-
That,
you didn't
that's the
talk
thing.
about
If
the
you're
dead
not
guy.
who the fuck sticks on that side want, you're fucked.
You run out of money.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Tulsi Gabbard. I don't. She's the best. She's the best nominee that they have anywhere.
So it's funny you bring
She
that
could-
up.
She could what? She's
Tulsi
the only
Gabbard.
one. She's the only one that's worth a shit. Really.
Where
think.
are we at time wise?
No, I don't. We don't have to get into this right now.
No,
no one wants to hear our
Oh no,
political
we're
fucking rants
We've
anyway.
only done an
so.
hour and a half. So there
Whoa.
was some I wanted to
I thought we
do.
had 10 minutes left. I gotta go.
No, we started late because you were VRing.
I gotta spank. Oh, I can't.
So what? You can't.
Neck injuries.
Oh, is this no
Oh.
nut December? No chestnuts in December?
No, I told you I'm not doing that.
Do you want to do this thing I wanted to do?
What's the thing you wanted to do? Oh yeah, I'll do it.
The presidential
Yeah,
quiz?
if you want to.
And
Yeah,
we'll
20
see where
minutes.
you we'll see where you sat.
If we
It
can
doesn't
keep
take
it
20 minutes,
tamed.
but we're gonna need you guys to keep it
We
tamed.
can't. Yeah, we
Okay.
can't be LSD in it.
Yeah.
So I can go have a smoke break
Sure.
while I do this?
If you want to.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
did this earlier. And I'm going to compare your notes to my notes because I screenshotted them all.
You already got what you
Already got what
what
mine
they said.
is.
Who they said you should.
And
Is this
it's-
all the Democrats?
No,
Or is it-
it's anybody, both sides. We only have one person on one side, but it's all the Democrats too,
Okay, and him.
and him.
Got you.
So,
It's 20 questions.
Tristan, we're gonna ask you to just take it easy, just chill out while we do this real quick.
No,
Nothing,
Not you.
nothing.
He's like, what the fuck, man?
Okay,
They're just doing a thing.
here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
And I think there's only like 15 questions.
is
There's more if you want to go in depth. And
We're
get
about to find
precise.
out who Matt's going to vote for 2020
Yeah.
right here.
Should the government require children to be vaccinated for preventable diseases? Yes, no, other stances.
Don't fucking care.
So
Not on my radar. So
other
don't care.
stances,
Yeah, other
Let's
stances.
see.
Put other stances.
Um,
Is there a don't give a fuck button on it?
I think that's what other stances is.
Okay, just put me in.
yes, but
stances.
only for deadly contagious diseases.
Now I understand.
you're
like,
The
killing
plague
me.
is coming back. though.
Okay, should producers be required to label genetically engineered foods, GMOs?
Should they be prepared to?
Should they be required to label genetically engineered foods? Yes or no?
Yes, they should be.
Do you support the use of nuclear energy?
Yes.
Okay. Criminal issues. Should convicted criminals have the right to vote?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Well, just straight up convicted right now, not out, like not after they've done their time and gone through parole and all that stuff, right?
Yes. We'll just put it that way. There's other stances. It says
No, a convict should
No.
be able to come out of prison and then vote again. Once he's done his debt to society, then
so
he should
yes,
be able to
but
vote.
only after completing their sentence or parole probation.
Right.
Okay. Should nonviolent prisoners be released from jail in order to reduce overcrowding? Nonviolent.
Should they be released?
That's weed charges.
Jesus.
So basically, you're talking weed charges, DWI, that
All
stuff.
right, there's a bunch of fraud crimes and there's all kinds of crime that no, that shouldn't be the case. If you fucking commit a crime that rips off 75 million elderly people, then you need to stay in.
How about
jail.
yes, but place them under house arrest using electronic bracelets?
No, they don't get released.
Okay.
I'm across the board on that one.
Do you support mandatory minimum prison sentences for people charged with drug possession?
No,
Okay.
do not support that.
Social issues. What's your stance on abortion?
Pro-choice.
Okay. Do you support the legalization of same-sex marriage?
Yes.
That's not what you were saying before the show. Should the government continue to fund Planned Parenthood?
The government shouldn't fund it. That should not be a federally funded. It should be a case issue. If the state votes for it, it's a state's issue. Is what I'm saying.
So no, the government should not give funds to any organization, or no, and the government should not give funds to any organizations that perform abortions.
See, this is a very broad brush that they're asking this question because that's not the issue. The issue is it a state's rights or federal rights?
Yes, their services reach far beyond abortions and can save many lives through cancer screening, parental service, and adoption referrals. Or yes, as long as funding is not used for abortion procedures.
Okay, so if we're just talking about the broad brush, because obviously whoever did this survey didn't
Yeah.
care about the actual issue, then we need to protect
The government should
religious-
not funds to any organization.
right because we need to protect people's religion, and some people's religious beliefs are against abortion, so therefore no, they should not. The
Okay.
government should not pay for that shit.
Healthcare issues. Do you support the patient? Do you support Obamacare?
Do I support it?
Yes.
I think it needs to be redone.
Okay. Other stances, no.
I do
Government-
support social health care though. It's just Obama fucked it up.
Okay,
They
so
should have
the next
followed
one is-
Medicaid. They should have followed Medicare, and fucking.
Should the
done it right
government
way.
increase funding of healthcare for low-income individuals?
Yes.
Do you support single-payer healthcare system?
Somebody plays too many video games.
I do. Do you support a single-payer healthcare system?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Should a photo? These are electoral issues. Should a photo ID be required to vote?
Yes.
Okay. Should foreigners currently residing in the United States have the right to vote?
If they are not legal citizens, no, they should not have the right to vote.
Should the electoral college be abolished?
No.
Okay. Environmental issues. Should the government increase environmental regulations to prevent climate change?
No.
What? They should not increase environmental regulations to prevent climate change?
No, I don't think that. Wait. That's a weird. Ask it
Should
again.
the government increase
Increase
environmental regulations to prevent climate change? Should they clamp down on
on
coal factories and gas plants and shit?
they should. I mean, they need to regulate it, but not clamp down on it. Like they can't. You can't abolish a whole industry like the coal industry. Otherwise, you're gonna have
So
more
should they?
chaos
Should there
in
be
the
a?
hill in the
Should they
hills.
tax carbon emissions instead?
Yes.
Okay.
We go that route.
So should the government stop construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline?
Mm,
We don't need it.
yeah.
We don't really need it.
I don't
You
know.
have
it.
yes,
I'm not
no.
educated enough on that one, so
You
I'm not sure of the benefits or the negatives of it. I know it's cutting through a bunch of Native Americans' lands and stuff like that.
So you
which
have
I guess.
but reroute the pipeline
Just
away
stop
from
it.
Native American land.
Yeah, do that one.
Should the U.S. withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement?
I think they already did, but
Should we
it's
have?
officially.
Should we have? Yes or no?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that weren't paying their dues in it. Need to be redone,
Okay.
Suck
Like-
dick, pay dues.
like China.
Domestic issues.
Why is
Domestic issues.
Okay.
Right here. Ready?
right?
Should there be more restrictions on the current process of purchasing a gun? Yes, no. No, only for criminals and the mentally ill. Yes, ban all guns from public use. Yes, but only be by closing the gun show loophole. Require strict background checks, psychological testing, and training. No, only for assault weapons. No, but increase penalties for gun-related crimes. No, the government should pass a national standard ground law.
I like the one with the loopholes of the gun show and the more background. No, what was it again?
Yes, require strict background checks, psychological testing, and training.
I think I like that one the most.
Okay. Are you in favor of decriminalizing drug use?
Yes.
Didn't even need.
Amen.
Should teachers be allowed to carry guns at school?
Dude. Man.
That's a weird one.
No. I have a better plan that I think would work. So no, I don't think they should be able to.
They have security
Carry guns.
measures that they can use.
I've told you my plan, right?
Mine was yes. Schools should require at least one teacher or security guard to be armed.
Oh, is that one of the answers?
That's one of the
Yeah, I'll do that one.
because we had a cop that was armed at our
That's
school.
fine.
So,
I'll do that one.
do you support increasing? This is education issues. Do you support increasing taxes for the rich in order to reduce interest rates on student loans?
Hell yes, because I need my student loans paid,
Paid off.
motherfucker.
Should the federal
Yes.
government fund universal preschool?
Universal preschool. I think isn't it still an option?
Yeah, I think so. So,
I don't. No.
No.
The government doesn't need to fund preschool.
should the federal
We have-
government pay
isn't it-
for tuition at four-year colleges and university?
Yeah. Let's say yeah on that.
Should the government raise the federal minimum wage?
Yes.
Should the U.S. raise taxes on the rich?
Until I'm rich, hell yeah.
Hey.
Once I'm rich, hell no.
Hell no. Should employers be required to pay men and women the same salary for the same job?
For the same job, same salary? Yeah, I'll say yes.
Wow.
Why?
That's not what you were saying earlier.
It's equal opportunity, bitch.
All right. I think this is the last. No, there's two more groups. Should foreign terrorism suspects be given constitutional rights?
If they are brought to this country and they're going to be tried under our laws, then yes, they should be given constitutional rights.
But this
As
is
far
saying
as to
foreign
go get
foreign terrorism suspects, so overseas. Should they be given constitutional rights even overseas?
I feel like they're saying, is it okay for us to break laws to bust them? In other words, privacy laws and things of that
Yes.
nature. I'm okay with that. Spying is
Yeah.
spying and all that. We spy on every country we fight. We can spy on terrorists too.
So you think they should
But
be given their constitutional
when they
rights?
if they get brought to this country and they're going to be tried under our laws, then they need to get the same laws as anyone in this country that would break a law. I think.
Here's a tough one. Should the U.S. accept refugees from Syria?
Yes.
Just straight up yes?
Straight up yes.
Because I
agree.
put yes, but only after background checks to make sure they have no terrorist connections. I
Yeah.
mean, that was my yes.
I don't know, man. That seems like we're gonna bog down our system though if we did it that way. So I'm gonna
Well,
just
look,
say yes.
you got a bunch of people in the government that don't do shit anyway. Give them something to do. Should the government increase?
Mine's
your-
yes on that. I'm not
Okay,
doing the
yes.
fucking. You gotta have background checks and shit like that.
Should the
Fuck,
government
I shouldn't be in this country at this
Should the
point.
government increase?
Are
or
you going to
decrease?
ask me these same questions?
No.
Because I have a lot of very different answers. to
No.
you.
No, but you can do this if you want to.
Yeah, it's
I would-
online.
You have fun. Should the government increase or decrease military spending?
Right now, I think we're in an increase mode.
Increase.
Yeah, because we're gonna get our blocks knocked off soon.
You want it to
Yeah.
be increased. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fight's inevitable.
Transportation issues. Should the government increase spending on public transportation?
Public transportation.
Yes.
I would rather it be spent on just the infrastructure. Period.
Are
Well,
you talking like HOV
That would
and
probably
express lanes
fall
and
under
stuff?
that. No.
Then
like
yes, yes.
Buses.
Buses,
and
If you're talking
trains.
about
roadways, public transportation is roadways,
Yeah.
interstates.
yeah,
everything.
if that's under the umbrella of infrastructure, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Should children of illegal immigrants be granted legal citizenship? Yes or no?
Man, okay, I'm kind of left on this because I've lived with Mexican people and Hispanic people.
And there's a lot
from,
in here. If you want me to read them out.
from everywhere, and I have no problem with them at all. So
Yeah.
whatever. We're the home of the free, man.
As
So,
long as they're law abiding.
law abiding, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep. They can stay here.
Should illegal
You
immigrants
can stay on this side of the wall.
Yeah.
should illegal immigrants have access to government subsidized health care?
Man, well, they already get it. If you're an illegal alien in, well, I shouldn't say across the board. Can you say illegal alien anywhere, or have they decided that that's you can't say that anymore?
2009.
I think
the
it's
way.
illegal immigrant.
Immigrants, though, legal immigrants, if you get stabbed right now, they're gonna work on you at JPS. What they're
Yeah.
asking, I get, is probably long-term health care,
Long term.
like
they have cancer. or
stuff
they
like
have
that.
Stuff that's
Man,
Can they even get it though if they're illegal? Long term.
At JPS?
healthcare?
some
No,
of
I don't
some
know.
well,
Some
in
places you
California, I think it's this is another thing that I think needs to not be a federal thing. It needs to go down to the states because
Yeah.
there's too many different
I think
like
that's
like
incredibly fucking ignorant. You
like
know,
something-
seriously.
something-
And
someone
this
in
is
California-
something that pisses me
California?
the fuck off.
What's
All
that?
right?
Whoa,
What's that?
whoa,
Seriously.
whoa, whoa.
Now,
I
wait a fucking
specifically
second.
did
Wait a
not want.
fucking
I
second.
did not want to go down these weird fucking tangents
Whoa,
because there's a
whoa, whoa.
goddamn point to this.
wait. You're pissed off because of my view or because of the question? What are
I
you
am
so
pissed-
angered about? And if you're that angered, you can get the fuck out of here. Honestly, I mean, honestly, if you're pissed off at the way I answered a question, then that's on you, not me, man. But if you're pissed off
What
because the
about-
question's being
what about
asked,
The concept of people seeking asylum makes you think that they're dangerous.
what are you talking about? Did you listen to anything I just said?
Yeah, I did. And
At
it
one
sounds
point, did I
like
ever say
you're-
anything about
it
someone
sounds
getting
like you're
asylum
being
from
an
here being
apologist
dangerous?
For the ICE Association.
What the fuck is he talking about?
ICE was never brought up to any of this. We're talking about
I don't feel like you
subsidized
listened to a
healthcare.
word I fucking said.
ICE was not brought up into any of this. We're talking about subsidized health care for illegal immigrants that are
Yeah,
over
ma-
here.
If you're gonna wait, I'm not done here. Wait, if you're gonna come on my show and start yelling at me, you better have fucking listen to what I said,
All right.
okay? Because I never said anything that was supportive of ICE. In fact, it was quite the opposite.
The only time we talked about ICE was Vanilla Ice.
So tomorrow, when you go to listen to the show, make sure that you make a note. Get my number from. Actually, no, don't give him my number. Send me a message and say I'm sorry, dude, because that's not what I said at all. Not one bit of it. Right?
No,
Did anyone hear me say anything that was supportive of ICE?
Nope.
except
Not
that you loved Vanilla
directly.
Ice and that you used to drink
Not
and eat with him
directly, but
and
what
do
you're
drugs with him.
saying Is that you're basically peripherally, you're supportive of these policies?
What policy?
The policy of locking people up.
Who said anything?
Like, you seem to be very anti-immigration.
Nothing has been. He has not.
No.
All my
first-
answers are pro-immigration.
That's what everything he's answered about immigration has
Alright,
been
well, you know
pro.
what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
You'll have to
and I'll-
listen tomorrow, man. But I
You know
expect
what?
an email, and I expect you to come back at me as strong as you just came at me. All right?
Alright, you know what? That's fine.
The
And-
apology better be just as strong as the fucking
Thick.
piss and vinegar.
Hey man,
The
if
phone
I-
number is 682
Yeah.
593
We'll
write it down.
JJTM.
I'll make sure he has it.
If I misheard you, I
I
apologize.
I think
Yeah,
you
I
did,
think
but
you did.
But
I'm pretty sure you
I
did.
think I maybe I heard that the wrong way because I heard that as being incredibly fucking racist out of nowhere.
yeah, I think
Yeah, we're talking about healthcare, ICE, and locking people up.
We-
It never came up.
All right.
Should they have healthcare
Hey, you
for
know what? Like I
long-term
said,
stuff? Back to
maybe-
the thing.
Maybe
Oh wait,
maybe I heard
wait,
it
I'm
wrong.
back. We got to go back to the question now.
The question is, should illegal immigrants have access to government for subsidized healthcare? Yes, no, and then there's other stances if you want to go through them. There's not that many.
CCSD come to Yuletide.
Yes, if they pay taxes, yes, grant them citizenship, yes, but they should be deported after treatment. Yes, but only for life-threatening emergencies or infectious diseases. No, but their children should have access. No, we should deport all illegals. No, the government should never subsidize health care. No, but they should be allowed to purchase private health care.
I don't know. This is another weird one because I don't know what to do. Like for people, like no matter what, if you're here and you're in need of health care, I think you should get it.
You're going to
Because
get
I'm for socialized health care.
So let's just say yes.
Yes.
So
They
yes,
should get it.
yeah, they should get it.
Yes.
Should the U.S. But I'm going to just answer this one for you. Should
Is it
we
another
build-
drug question?
No, should we build a wall? along the
Fuck no,
southern-
we don't need a fucking wall.
Okay, national security issues.
a wall that they can't get over or under. Yeah. Right.
This is my favorite one. Should the U.S. assassinate suspected terrorists in foreign countries?
Suspected? I think we need to have hardcore
They need
proof.
to be proven.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah, if there's a chance that someone could come and fucking do a 9/11 again, then I think we need to take them out. So
okay. So, should the president be able to authorize military force against Al Qaeda without congressional approval?
no,
Okay.
unless it's an emergency, like we've had an attack like on our soil or whatever, or some other
Right.
like if it's something that's bam spur of the moment and he's got to make an executive decision.
Then
Is that what is it? Yeah, we got to do
Yeah.
it. But
Which party
Kill 'em
do you most
all.
identify with?
do I identify with
There's like all of them.
libertarian? I
Libertarian
identify
anarchist.
with anarchist. Yeah, libertarian
Well, there's
anarchist.
libertarian on here.
There's no libertarian anarchist
No.
though.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip those. Okay, which qualities are most important to you in a candidate? Communication, integrity, intelligence, and I can check all these. So, you tell me if these are important. Communication,
That's somewhat important.
integrity.
Yes.
It's yes or no. There is no somewhat.
what was
Oh,
the
okay.
question?
And
I tell you?
which
Communication.
qualities are most important to you in a candidate?
Okay.
Intelligence,
Yes.
Yeah.
determination,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
transparency,
No.
effectiveness,
Yes.
consistency,
Yes.
leadership.
Yes.
You're going to be ran by someone else anyway. But yes. I mean,
Sure, yeah.
Congress runs you, but
Right.
morality,
More. Yes.
Yeah.
commitment.
Yes. We don't want anybody just walking out.
Uh huh.
What are you, just walking out?
I'm done with this.
Vision,
Yes.
ability to inspire,
It's not that big a deal, but no, not on that one.
You guys have never inspired me to do shit.
Yeah, I mean that's not that important.
Honesty,
Yes.
common
You don't think we need to
sense?
have an huh?
Common sense.
Yes.
All right. Ready?
It's gonna say you.
Oh, is this a whole quiz thing?
Bum, bum,
we're
bum,
doing?
Yeah.
bum, bum,
It's gonna be
bum.
like you need to leave.
Analyzing your
Yeah.
results, analyzing campaign finance
It's gonna
data,
either say
speeches,
you're-
debates, public statements, similar to
Is
your
this going to
answers
choose who we
going
should vote
through.
for?
Yeah, because I did this earlier.
I bet it's
Let's see
that-
who it says.
Girl that dropped out today.
Tulsi
Yeah.
Gabbard.
Loading your election data.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Bernie Sanders.
No.
Bernie.
No.
Who?
Oh, Bernie's still in?
Marianne Williamson.
Bernie's the guy.
Marianne
Bernie's the
Williams?
fucking man.
I don't even know who that
Bernie
is. Do
the
you?
man.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Bernie's the only one that's gonna save us.
So he's just got to stay alive to do it.
I saw a meme that said it was
What?
Bernie that said, "I don't always brush my hair, but when I do, it's with the balloon."
What's the hey? What's
Okay,
the
so- so-
what was her name again? I
Good
need to
hair
look
is
into
what makes a good
Marianne
president.
Willis?
Can I fucking say this?
Jesus. All right, you side 80% with Marianne Williamson.
it. Marianne Williams.
Second place is 78 with Michael Bloomberg. 77 is Cory Booker, and 74% Bernie Sanders. Those are your top 4.
Tulsi didn't come out at all, and that's the one I want to vote for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down is Tulsi Gabbard. Now,
She's 67.
I guess I need to reevaluate things.
compared to, I'm 89% Tulsi Gabbard.
You are?
Yeah, I'm 87% Michael Bloomberg. 85% Amy Klobuchar, whoever that is.
Klobuchar. Yeah.
Klobuchar, yeah. And then 81% Bernie Sanders.
I think she's a senator, Klobuchar.
Last
Klobuchar.
on all our list are the crazy man. So here's the
Crazy man. Who's that?
Trump.
Oh, Orange Hair is in it. Orange Man's in it.
He's in it, yeah.
Oh.
So it says you side more towards collectivism versus individualism, which I did too. You side moderately towards progressivism, which I was moderate there. Let's see. You are extremely
Uh-oh.
leaning towards big government. You have a strong belief that the government
See, I
should
don't
do
think
more
I really
to address
do.
social inequity, corruption, and assistance for its citizens.
See, I don't think so, because I don't like big government.
I was neutral on that. Foreign policy, you're pretty neutral. Let's see here. the one that let's see here. Where's it at? Yours doesn't say it. That's interesting. You are a centrist
A senator. Wow, so I'm lukewarm.
on a
Means I'm getting
multilateral
spit out.
on multilateralism and unilateralism issues.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But it says down here at the bottom, you are about exactly where I am, a centrist, leaning to the left, towards. Let's see here. What does it say? Legislated equality. So you believe more in the left side, everything being equal, but you're still in the middle. You're not hardcore left.
So I'm not a libertarian anarchist anymore?
It means you're too
No.
far right, bro. Sorry.
So I was there. I was right there in the just about the exact same spot with you.
All right, well, tell everybody where they can take this survey and figure out who they need to vote for according to this website.
isidewith.com. We did this last year or during the election in 2016. We
Yeah.
played around with it, and you can go in depth. Like there's a ballot in here or a quiz that is 100 and some odd questions that gets very minute on things,
I like that.
and it made me fucking crazy just looking at it.
Just the questions?
I was like,
I
no,
hate
I'm not doing this.
quizzes.
So Saturday night
Saturday.
was Slayer's final show ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
They said
did
goodbye.
say that.
Does do any of us really believe that, though?
No.
How
not
many
for a
last
minute.
shows have they done?
Motley Crue's coming back.
Yeah.
Saw
Their
that.
farewell. Yeah.
Is how many last shows have these bands done? That's how I
How
feel.
old is Slayer now? Like, how old are the guys?
like,
Yesterday was the 36th
30
anniversary of their debut album.
I think
so they're like at least in their 60s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pushing that. Yeah,
I'll say this, and you probably hate me for it, but I love their music, but I hate the vocals.
of Slayer?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I think his vocals are terrible.
So did you hear anything about what happened at the show?
It's gotten better though.
Has it? Okay, so I haven't
Like
been following
at
them.
the first Slayer vocals, I could see where you would think that might be a
Yeah.
little bit annoying.
That's
but
probably
ne-
why
but,
I haven't
like-
listened to him since then.
I loved it though because I was a thrash kid though. So
Oh,
liked
I've
it
seen
all.
Slayer before. I love.
For me, Slayer
Going
was always
into-
about the guitar. It was,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that's why you listen to Slayer.
No,
King.
well,
King.
And the
Slayer,
drums.
Slayer,
The lyrics,
Lamb of
like-
God, and all that, dude. I'll go to the metal shows and
Dude, I
get in that
saw
pit
Lamb of God
and
live
tear
with
it up.
Metallica in Charlottesville. That was
He went
I
to
was
that
on
tour.
that tour.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that tour in Houston.
Yeah.
Right
That was
on.
good. So we had a friend there
Yeah.
that was running around backstage,
Yeah.
hanging out with everybody.
Just hanging out.
He had just wrapped up his tour that he was on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hanging out with Metallica and Megadeth and Anthrax and Pantera and Jason Momoa, who
Jason
jumped
Momoa?
on stage and sang "This Love" with Phil.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you
I
see
saw
that? Is that the same? Did you see that Post Malone
And
was
then-
hanging out with
Oh,
And
Scour
then
too?
every
Yeah.
pussy in the audience exploded.
Hey, I'll tell you this: I partied at Vinnie Paul's house a lot. When the Saints won the Super Bowls, whenever I was over there partying, because I had a girlfriend that was a stripper that worked at the clubhouse. She didn't know who Pantera was, and Vinnie Paul came in the back
Damn
door.
millennials.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, right.
Vinnie Paul came
Millennial
in,
strippers.
knocked her down, and she cussed him out. And he was like, "You don't know who I am, do you?" And she's like, "No." He thought it was cool. And she started texting me like, "Hey, this dude Vinnie Paul invited us to his house after the club." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And dude, I started partying with all the guys from Mudvayne and Godsmack and Korn, and I was like, "Dude, this is dope." Yeah, it was dope.
Why is that song everywhere right now?
You didn't happen to talk bad about Mudvayne at Twin Peaks, did you? In Bedford, and
I talked bad about Mudvayne to Chad's face.
Well, I kind of did
yeah,
the same
so did
thing.
he.
Yeah, Chad was my shit growing up because I like grew up in this ghetto and I was listening to hip hop shit,
fucking-
and then Mudvayne came on.
that first album,
know,
Dig, was badass.
Yeah, and that's what I told him. I was like, "Hey," he's like, "What do you think about our new stuff?" And I said,
Gay.
"It's not as raw."
Like,
And he's
hell
like,
yeah.
"Why does everybody think it's not raw?" I said, "For real?" And I pulled out my phone. I said, "Dude, I've got all your old albums. Look, check it out." And he's like, "It's fucked up." He said, "Everybody said Mudvayne's newest shit sucked." And it does.
This album
probably
changed the
production,
way
man.
I play, and this
Dude,
album
that
changed
shit's
the way
not
I
raw,
play.
it's
and
just
then you got
undercooked.
weak.
I think Happy was okay on that Black
No,
album. That's about it.
No, that was terrible.
You
I
didn't
like
like Happy?
Happy.
No,
I
I
thought
did
it was
not.
a good song. It wasn't.
didn't like
it wasn't like
none of
old.
it.
It wasn't like what is it? LD40 or whatever.
LD50
Or,
and then the
it wasn't
the
as good as anything on that
before
album.
things end or something like that, and the beginning before things end and the end of
They
some
released
shit.
their demos. Have you listened to those?
Mm-mm.
They're like, what's it?
Hey, R.I.P. that Vinnie Paul guy though.
So
I considered him a friend.
yeah, I was trying to find this picture. Thompson was there, and he was backstage, and they had a cake. Someone made a Slayer cake for him
Yeah.
for their final night. I was like, you son of a
What was it? Was it a layered Slayer cake?
Nope, just a sheet cake, basically, all dressed up with some cupcakes and everything. I'm like, wow, did all that. And that's your going away night at the.
I just thought they might want to make
Forum.
it fancy. That's all.
Y'all haven't been to Vinnie Paul's house?
Hmm?
Y'all have never been to Vinnie Paul's house?
No, I've been to his house.
Yeah, with the big crown.
I've been to
pool in the
Dimes.
back.
I was at Dimes
I never
before.
Been to both their
I
houses.
grew up in Arlington. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys know this or not.
I don't know if you realize this, but we do a podcast every. No, wait, that's the wrong argument anymore.
It's okay.
So the
Yeah.
other crazy metal thing that happened this weekend was Knot Fest down in Mexico, which I alluded to. They had to
What?
cancel it.
Yeah, well-
The last two bands were Evanescence and Slipknot. And a barricade broke, and it was going to cost too much of an issue. I guess they couldn't fix it or whatever, so they
started
canceled
rioting,
the show.
dude.
A riot broke out.
Whoa.
Evanescence, all their gear was on stage, and the fans got up on
they
stage.
trashed it, right?
Yeah.
They
Fuck
burned
Evanescence
it. Burned
shit.
it. They set
Yeah.
the drum
Burnt that
kit on
motherfucker.
fire. They burnt the bass kit. They burnt the.
I can't believe
Guitars.
Slipknot fucking did a show with Evanescence.
That is weird
That
that
is
they would.
weird.
They're the ones that do the.
Yeah.
They're trying to.
All their shit sounds the same.
They're trying to come
I
back.
can't
though.
tell
They have a new album.
who,
coming
who
out.
it's more of an
Yeah.
insult to, Evanescence or Slipknot, to be honest.
Like they're
The only thing that pisses
Wake
me
me
off
up.
is that Evanescence has made so much money that they can buy instruments again and keep that shit going. The only thing that would have worked out in my favor is if like they were like, well, that's it. We can't be a band anymore.
Wake me up! Wake me up!
They should have burned her.
You're a witch.
Yeah, throw her out the fucking window or something.
she was stuck on YouTube for a while, just making cover videos.
Well, and then
She
she was
was.
married to what's his face from what's that band?
What are they, Good
Seether?
Charlotte
Yeah,
or some
Seether.
shit?
I know a few
And then-
people that have spent a lot of time with her and say she's a fucking nutcake.
I
Yeah,
feel like it.
That's
I
probably
feel
why
like
what's his name from Seether went to fucking rehab.
she's got red flags written on her face.
All right,
Anyways,
last story of the night. This just came up.
Breaking news.
There is a cafe. This was posted in Talking Bed, and I had to bring it up on this show. Becky posted it. Hi, Becky.
Well, we know this is going to be good. Then if their show is doing it, it's good.
She just posted their show hasn't touched it yet, but
they
I
haven't?
I read it was like, oh my god. So Geneva, Switzerland. Anybody ever want to go there?
Yeah, I'm in.
How about going to a coffee shop? You know, they like those Swiss. They like their
We're
coffee.
good. Everything's
Is it
good so
coffee and
far.
sex?
I like this.
This is a coffee shop where
Hold on. Is it strippers?
you order a cup of coffee and you
Why
get
is
a
everything
side of
strippers with
fellatio.
Yes.
Oh no!
Please.
I thought it was a lap dance. Somebody sent me this.
How many American dollars is that? I
It says
need to
this will
know.
open by the end of this month. It says here customers will be able to order their coffee,
Here you go, Stubbs.
then select a sex worker of their choice from
It's
an
a coffee
iPad
shop.
to give them a blowjob. It says the sexual service will cost about $50
While you're waiting for your
Well,
coffee.
American? Whoa.
or 60
No,
francs,
that's-
Swiss francs.
Some dude
some
sent me
random
that.
shit.
Yeah.
So I can
That's
get my dick
to be-
sucked while I'm drinking coffee.
Just to note, that's not including tip. Or is I guess it does include just
Excluding
the
my
tip,
tip.
but you know.
The problem is coffee's a laxative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Plus you're
Oh, that-
jittery.
Can
this
I fart
place-
in their
You
mouth?
got you know.
This
Clean it up.
This place is going to turn into a mess.
It's gonna be awesome.
This is going to be just dirty.
I'm gonna fart while they give me a blowjob.
Sounds
and
like a
laugh.
shit joint.
Nobody likes a caffeinated penis.
Sounds like a full shit show.
It's a true, it's a true story.
But-
Have y'all ever seen Zach and Mary make a porno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little scene they're doing.
Don't ever say pull out to me
Here
again.
I come. I'm gonna have sex. Oh no, we're talking about the guy. What is his name from Jay and Silent Bob?
Randall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Randall.
Shit all over the place.
Don't ever say pull out to me again.
The door opens.
Oh, so good.
We need
Or
to find a
shit covered.
masseuse.
Don't ever say shit covered to me again.
Yeah, don't
I
ever
need to
say
find-
shit covered again.
I need to find someone that
Think
does
about that
massages,
next time
like,
you have a
legitimately.
chocolate covered espresso bean.
Sounds like I'm going to this place
Gross.
pretty soon.
What's that bean that you pull out of that coffee bean? No, that you pull out of the bobcat crap.
What?
What?
There's a coffee
Oh yeah,
bean.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I've
there
seen
is.
it. I've seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen it in
A
person.
bean out of a
Recently.
bobcat?
Like the
Out of
shit.
their crap,
yeah.
out of their
Yeah,
shit.
it
And
looks
they
like
make it into a coffee.
And they say it's
Holy-
fucking crazy.
Oh,
It's like-
I don't know, but I don't
I
like
don't
coffee
drink
that much.
You will after you try that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
will.
And when I say
literally-
try that shit, I mean
Yeah.
it literally.
Please don't ever say shit covered again.
There
What
it
a
is.
shit show.
What a shit show. Well, that's it. Y'all talk about this party y'all are having real quick. Plug it. That's why you're here.
Yuletide.
Yuletide.
Show up or don't. Who cares?
2019.
Where's it at?
So the Yuletide is an annual party that we have, and includes a bunch of bands, a bunch of free food, and a bunch of homebrewed beers, along with a lot of other stuff. It's a $20 entrance fee, and
It's
then-
not an
or
entrance fee,
donation.
It's a donation.
It's a donation
Watch your
to
show.
a donation to the club. But once you pay that donation to the club, everything you get everything afterwards is free.
We even got porta
Fellatio?
potties.
Do you
We
have
even
any
got porta
information
potties.
on what
Sweet.
actually? Hey, you've been going to the club Foley meetings. Do you have any information on what foods are going to be there? What kind of beers are going to be there?
Well,
same thing.
What about X?
Last-
You,
Yeah.
well, when it comes to
Yeah.
the beers, there's usually at least a couple stouts, a couple
what about
ales.
fellatio?
I know what the beers are.
The fellatio.
Hey, how about this? Y'all
the
just show up.
fellatio, I gotta admit, is awful.
Is Norman Reed?
Yeah,
that's
like,
that's not the best
Greenhorn,
fellatio.
he's terrible. He's very rarely at his spot in the glory hole.
It's got a nice beard. though.
He's not punctual, and he's just not. He's not. His beard is not even absorbent.
What about X?
I don't know how he does that.
Hey, we're
Do you
getting
have the
too
beers?
out of control right now.
Stick to the
I'm
talking
just gonna
points.
say this. This is
Hey, he
all
asked. He
this
asked.
Is, this is all you need to know. Show up if you want to drink some good homebrew beers that club members have brewed. $20 donation at the door. We're gonna have a whole bunch of food for you guys to drink. Again, can't stress it enough. Home brews and
That's right.
a whole bunch
Homemade
of nice.
stuff.
You got a
Lo-
list?
Yeah,
Some
did
of
we,
them there,
did
yeah.
we mention the names of the bands that are playing tonight?
Yeah,
No, we
over
have
there.
not yet.
Local
Silver Tongue Devil.
bands.
Okay.
Local bands, let's go.
no.
Okay.
STD will not be
starting
there.
it off acoustic with Laced and Loaded. We got Tristan Thorndike and the
Rock and Roll Cannibals.
Okay.
Hen and the Cox. We
That's
got.
not the spectacle.
It's not the
They're
spectacle.
great.
She's so
Um,
hot.
Yes.
Shakes her
Yes.
booty.
We got Beaver.
Yeah.
who is
That's not the spectacle.
Yeah. That's not the last band. That's-
Beaver will
that's
make
some
you
Denton
beat
punk rock
people up.
legacy right there.
I know that's pretty badass.
Dude, they'll make you beat people
I was
up.
pretty proud of booking them. I did that.
That's actually a really good booking.
Superhero, supervillain,
That's not the
and
spectacle.
Diesel Beast.
Diesel Beast. We just saw them.
Diesel Beast,
So there's
yeah.
the freaking bands. Come
Except they
drink
did a
some
cover set.
freaking beer.
Kid
Come
friendly.
watch some music.
Bring your kids.
Bring your kids and
Wait,
offer them
out.
to us as tribute.
There
If you
go.
bring us your children,
There may
we
be
might
a
waive the
sacrifice.
$20 donation.
that's all I
Whoa,
got.
whoa,
Just
whoa.
show up if
Whoa,
you
why
want
are
to
you
show
giving
up.
away shit?
2615 North Locust.
Park on Peach
this
Street.
Saturday. Park on Peach Street.
Dun,
Show up.
dun.
If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do.
It's a house party
That's
on
all I
steroids.
gotta say about that.
I'm still not comfortable with what's going down here. There's something going on that we're missing out on, and I'm afraid I'm
Oh,
going
we're
to lose
also a
my
cult.
kidneys.
We're cult and
Or your liver.
Well,
If you
my
lose
liver.
your kidneys, were they ever really yours to begin with?
I'm done.
Maybe.
Dustin, Matt, I
I'm
apologize.
Taking this
And I
For
love
what?
you.
It was fun.
We've had a
I
blast.
love
man.
you, and thank you
It's
for
been a
letting
fun
me
show.
do this.
It was good.
And
Introduced us to a new world, the drinking club
The
world.
drinking club world, and I need to show
Didn't
y'all some
even know.
coins.
Yeah.
All right.
love you.
Thanks for coming up, Chris. And fellas,
Or
from-
down.
Hey, thank you
CCSD.
on behalf of the
Thanks.
Rock and Roll Cannibals and CCSD. Thank you so much
Hell
for
yeah,
having
man.
us.
Anytime.
Still, is this a Soviet party?
He's
And
got to listen
I'm
to the
confused.
part
And
first.
well, you know what? Actually, let me say to you right now, I apologize in advance because apparently I must have heard exactly the opposite of what you had said.
I think you did, but it's cool. Don't worry about it.
So, and that's why I flipped out all of a sudden.
I flipped out on many people on this show, so
All
it's no
right.
big deal.
Hey,
so, yeah,
it's
like,
kind of what this is for.
Are we
So-
cool, man?
Our fourth
Are we
show.
cool?
We're totally cool the whole
All
time
right.
anyway, so
All right, cool. I
No.
just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure.
Our
All right,
fifth
like-
show ever. We flipped out on each other.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but
So
that's
that's good.
between y'all. Like that's
Yeah.
y'all's show. Like
That's
it's
what
a
we
little
come in here to
different.
do is
I'm a guest.
I was tired
think-
of being the
like-
bottom.
I think I'm what you were talking about and defending was that's the exact way I feel too. So I'm glad that you're so stoic and passionate about what you were saying too, by the way. So
Thank you. I
So to
appreciate
close the
that.
show
Everything's
out, here's
good.
some Vanilla Ice. All right, guys, it's been fun. I'm excited about this. Later. Bye. All right, I'm gonna kill this.
Oh my
Hold on.
God, I wanna
Bye,
smoke
everybody
weed
in
like
the
nothing
in the
else.
chat room.